think I got the live notification on my phone.
Yay.
Therefore, I believe we are live.
I can confirm we are live. I'm going to close that window now.
Nice. Okay.
I've forgotten to ping everyone though. Hold on.
Yeah, we can wait. I'll take off my warm jacket whilst I do.
Very nice, very nice. And yeah, the live PodJam Wednesday stream event is live. Woo! Let me get chat open on my phone. Also, hello to anyone who wasn't expecting me because I've just nattered about Nat in all of the notifications and everything. So I might be a surprise.
Well, at this point, to anybody who doesn't know, if I am anywhere, then Cole will also be.
I see Dark Flame. Hi, Dark Flame.
Hi, Dark Flame. Welcome.
Welcome. Shout out to our team.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's squirrels.
Nice. We'll let people get here before we get into like you wanting to do a little primer on dialogue sequencing and things, I believe it was.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've already sequenced the dialogue, but um, I will just put in another bit of audio here just to show you guys something. Yeah, I'll put this one here, and then we can.
Gonna have a chit chat about using Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh hey! Hey Keelan.
Oh my god, it's our friend.
Hey. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah,
Also,
oh yeah.
sorry. Also, guys, if the stream does drop in quality, it does tend to come back, so don't worry. And it's on my end.
Yeah, so yeah. You'll be able to tell because our reactives will look fine.
Oh
And then
yeah, that's true.
it would just be the screenshot that might look a little funny. This software is Reaper. Nat, could you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So Reaper, can I show you this? Well, I was going to show you the logo. I don't know what you
Mm-hmm.
want to say about Reaper, I'll be honest. It's a audio editing software similar to
Mm-hmm.
Audacity in the sense that it is free. And um, I was going to say easy to use, but they've added a bunch of stuff, so it's not that easy to use anymore, but it's definitely user friendly. And there's plenty of like not software, tutorials for it if you need to find things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Why might someone choose Reaper instead of Audacity?
Good question. I would say Audacity kind of, I think you've told me this as well, and it's more about cutting things away and deleting things, whereas here you can kind of, for example, let's take this one because I've not edited this one. For example, this bit here,
Mm-hmm.
let me just remove this because otherwise it'll replay that. I can, instead of deleting the whole thing, I can go up here to the name part of this soundbite, and I can just drag it back. And that kind of basically is a delete. But technically, if I want it back, I can bring it back by just doing the same thing, but reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's commitment heavy when you're not cutting things away. You're just kind of removing things temporarily sometimes. And obviously, like sometimes you can do easy transitions, like fading things out, like doing the same thing, dragging it back again, but on the different location. See, this one is to extend. Oh, this one would be to extend and delete, and then this one, if you go a bit higher, would be to fade. Another cool
So
thing is I
it's a little
can,
faster than.
yeah, it's a bit easier to play around with. You can make a lot of quick changes.
Mm-hmm. And you were going to show us something interesting there. So did you just mute a specific clip rather than the entire track then?
Yeah, that was by accident, but yeah, I could show you that as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's a neat feature.
yeah, let me just zoom in so we get on a clip. So here, for example, there's a bunch. This is like one track of New Guy.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say I just don't want to hear the specific track. I'm going to press M to mute that one in particular. And then you can put it back.
Mhm.
and add effects just specifically to that one track because I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, I could do. At the moment, I have an effect on the whole track here
Mhm.
for reasons I'll show you later. But yeah, that's quite handy.
Yeah. So it kind of seems like Reaper is a little bit more functional, a little bit more modular, allows you to do things that you can achieve with Audacity, but with far less steps.
Yeah, pretty much. And I see Keelan's asking if I'd recommend it over Audacity. Um, I'd say it depends on what you want to do. If you want to, personally, I would use Audacity for a small bit of editing. Let's say if I'm doing an episode that's no longer than 5 minutes, I would prefer Audacity because less faffing around with like this is cool and I can do a lot of intricate details, but if I don't need to do that, I don't really want to be in Reaper. But if it's going to
Mhm.
be something longer than 5 minutes, I'd prefer Reaper because I can get more creative with it and easier to visualize, in my opinion. Like colors being one thing, but
Mhm.
for example, here I can clearly see it's a fade.
We can't clearly see that currently,
Oh, sorry, I'm
quality drop,
zooming.
but um, yeah, small quality drop. That's all. You can see the broad
That's it.
strokes of it though.
Yeah, oh yeah, I noticed that quality. Yeah, but what you should be able to see is a little cross, like up over two different sound bits here.
Unfortunately, not super visible right now.
Yeah, it is free for the first 60 days of using it. So you have 60 days where you can use Reaper. And every time you launch the program, it will prompt you to pay for it. But if you just wait 6 seconds, it will count down in the bottom right. It'll say like still evaluating, and then you can press that and use it for free for 60 days. And that's like 60 days of continuing use. So it's not like you just launch it one day and don't use it for 2 months, and then it's going to be like pay up. No, it's every time you launch it, it counts as a day. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that is neat. I like that
Mm-hmm.
a lot, actually. It's
Exactly.
less unforgiving. So it's kind of perfect for an event like PodJam, which takes, place over a month.
Yeah, quite nice for that reason.
Also, while whoever's in your house is bashing the Wi-Fi, my household have decided to do a bit of hoovering. So do let me know if that comes up. Yes, they do know I'm streaming. Yes, they do. Um, but
I can't hear the hoovering, so that's
let me
might
know
be
if you
good.
do. You might also want to like see if anyone is currently on the Wi-Fi because it's not fixing itself as quickly as it did previously.
Ha,
It's
somebody's
kind of
on the
staying,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, it's staying poor quality
Let
at the
me
moment.
ask me mother
Oh, it's
if she's
back.
using it.
Nice.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's probably good to ask anyway.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, because I expect that might happen again. But yeah, so good stuff. We may as well start with what you wanted to show with that little piece of unedited dialogue you brought into the program.
Yes, let me go find that. Ooh, let me go find that again. This is my only complaint about Reaper, to be fair, is that these little tiny zoom things are a bit annoying to navigate if you're trying to be quick about it. Okay, so this is the piece of dialogue that's unedited. As you can see, it's grey because I couldn't be bothered changing the colour for this perspective. Um, let's start by soloing it out so you can only hear that part. Before I do that, by comparison, I'll just play you the little bit of dialogue from up here first to compare the difference.
And now here we have the server room and the manager's office.
They're in the same room.
Okay, that was just before I started to speak here, the previous section. I think actually I've chosen a pretty bad example because I think your audio call is pretty good.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
Yeah, I've chosen a bad example because Cole's audio is pretty good here. So let me get somebody else's up. No shade. Actually, it'd be hard for me to find somebody else right now. So let me just, I'll do an example on Cole. I'm sure there's a little bit of background noise here somewhere.
Well, imagine there's some background noise.
Yeah, I imagine there's a little bit. So to fix up, I wouldn't say a bad mic, but if you've got some noise in the background, let's say, because not everybody in PodJam is going to have like a really, really quality microphone, which is fine. I don't either. But let's say you've got a bit of noise here, and you'll see like a slight bits of audio peaks, but like I said, calls is
Waves.
very clean. There's nothing here. But let's say you find some. You want to highlight it a little bit like this. Now, what's cool is this thing is it will keep playing this section now.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just press play, it will just keep playing that bit. And as you can see, there's nothing there. I
There's a
don't know
little
what's peaking
bit.
here,
Yeah.
because I
I
don't
think there's
see
probably
anything.
something that's a little bit, it's so quiet, it's probably quite imperceptible to
Yeah,
most
maybe.
Well, what do
listening
you want me?
devices.
So yeah, you can, like I said, you can change the amount whilst it's still doing that. You see that that's playing. But I want to this whole silent part that would be noisy if we're doing this in real life. That bit. And I've already toggled repeat, but you want to toggle repeat for the specific purpose, and that's right here next to the play button in the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's making it do the whole loop. If I just untoggle that,
Well, what do you want me?
it'll continue.
Oh, that's nice.
For the purposes of this explanation, you want to toggle the repeat. Now, we're going to go in this FX window. You could do it just on this track, let's say, by pressing that FX button like I was showing you. But let's say we have the person talking the whole time and they have the same background noise in the whole track. This is one way of just doing the whole track instead of doing one by one. So you'd press the show track FX window, which is here, next to the solo. And I've already had it in my recently used, but we're going to find it here. You can do all plugins, but yeah, I wish I could show you the original option. Yeah, the original layout for it. But I cannot. So yeah, you have these cocos, and so all plugins that Reaper normally has, it's got its
Quality
own.
bit.
Sorry, we'll wait a bit.
Yeah, you continue
Um,
explaining though.
yeah, so Reaper has its own like what they called effects. Yeah, effects. That's the word. Reaper has its own effects that it's got itself. It starts with REA, and that's what you're kind of looking for here. So we'll go back into my recently used because it's a bit less looking around. And just believe me when I say you want to find refer, like FIR at the end.
So is it REFIR?
Yeah, REAFIR.
Okay.
And then in the brackets it'll have like FFT, EQ plus dynamics processor. I'm not smart enough to know what those words mean individually, but that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to double press that.
If you
yeah.
want to show anything quite visual right now, I would wait.
Okay. It's not that visual, I'll be honest. I'll make it bigger if you need. Like, it's not visual at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's done the opposite. There we go. So yeah, it looks a bit scary, but don't worry. What we want to do, yeah, we want to subtract. We want to open the mode. There's a bit here. It says mode, and it will be by default on EQ. We don't want EQ. We want to open that and put subtract because we want to subtract the noise in the background.
I just want to give a quick sort of more verbal explanation. So there is in the top left corner, you have, we really can't see. In the top left corner, you have something that says mode. It's going to open a drop down menu. And in that drop down menu, you want to select subtract, and the quality's back. Yay. And also the Hoover is here.
I don't hear the Hoover, so you're good for now.
All right.
Okay, so here, like Cole said, thank you for that. Yeah, the little drop-down menu, and you want to press subtract because we're taking away the sound that will be playing when I press play. Now, remember when we did that little replay button? If you've pressed it, it should sound like this if I press play. Because it's doing the same thing over and over and over again now. It's just replaying the same bit.
Yeah. You can't really hear it. However, we can visually see that it's repeating because the waveforms keep repeating the same pattern.
Yeah, so we can't hear it because, like we said, your denoise is pretty good already. If you had a lot of background noise in your original original track, you would see a lot more and you'd hear it. But Cole's microphone is really, really good. Now, you saw it
It's
then.
okay.
I'd say it's pretty good.
I think it's more so the fact that I use soundproofing than anything else.
There we go. The two together make a good team.
Mm.
So we saw those peaks. Well, I won't say they're peaks. We saw waves. We saw small waves. Now you want to press next to that drop-down menu now, where we choose subtract. Press the automatically build noise profile button. And now you'll notice that the red line has gone down because it's no longer guessing where the noise will be, but it will now, if I press play again, it will follow those same wave patterns that were playing earlier.
Mm.
Yep. And there's the important part. You want to stop playing that and take that off because you don't need it anymore. It will continue, if you don't take that off, it will continue listening to the rest of your audio that is actually like somebody speaking and consider that that is also noise and we'll delete that as well. So now you're done. That's it. You want to take that out? And I wish there was some noise so you could see now that there's now no longer any noise.
That? Well, what do you want me to do about that?
My various
Well-
takes.
Yeah. But it actually, there is a little bit of thing you can see here. If we stay here, if you guys remember in this section where we just denoised, there was a little bit of jumping of the levels here in this grey section. If you have a look at it now,
About that?
there's nothing.
It's gone.
And it's not just this bit, it's because we've done it for this whole track.
About that?
If we go here, it's the same.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
Basically, what it's done is it's profiled the entire take and realized that, okay, anything below this noise level is just noise and there's no point playing it. So that's what it's done for the whole thing. Actually, you know what I can do? I can actually show you that.
You can't currently because of the quality dip, but thank you.
No, I mean, okay, it was a quality dip.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I mean, like audibly, is the audio effective?
The audio is fine. It's just your stream.
That's fine.
So if you explain everything, it's fine.
Okay, so let me I'll mute this for this thing. And we'll go back to this. Okay, cool. We'll go back to this one here, which did have a little bit of issues with the noise in the background, which is no issue for me because I just showed you how we could fix it. So let me just remove the effects that I showed you how to add just for this purpose.
They're in the same room.
Did you hear that background?
Mm-hmm.
They're in
the
the same
fuzz,
room.
yeah. So that's what I did here. This is the profiled noise here. I'm gonna take that back on because I need that back on. And then
They're in the same room.
there you go.
That's really good, yeah.
They're in the same room.
Yep. So that's taken that noise off the entire track. So like not just this take, but also the next ones that will follow because it's the same microphone throughout. That's why it's all on the same track here. Because obviously if I move, let's say, somebody else's take or somebody else's character up there, different people's microphones have different background noise levels, which I can't fix them all the same way. So you need to do that for each person, basically.
Yeah.
If you have issues with it. So yeah, that's quick about noise.
Nice. So, why don't we play the full teaser in its current sequence form so people know what it sounds like currently, and then we can go back to this at the end of your editing process and see, wow, how different it was.
Yeah, so let's listen to this. I wonder how long it is.
It's about 3
Not
minutes.
that long.
I believe.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
You can see on the top. 3 minutes long teaser. I'll be quiet. Enjoy.
And now here we have the server room and the manager's office.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
Looks cozy.
Don't it just? Now, let's get this interview started. You have a lot of work experience, so just go ahead and go through the top 3 that are similar enough to the role you're applying for,
Yes, well,
whenever you're ready.
thank you. So the most of my job I've done before.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's totally fine. Where was I? So yeah, the last job, actually.
Goodness, I must be popular today. Whoever it is must have gotten the message by now. Continue, please.
Yeah, I was a manager once. It's really busy. I get that. So in my previous job,
Sorry, it seems it's urgent.
that's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel. Hello? Ah, well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvin. How'd you know I'm with someone new? What? You. Sick. It's July. How are you sick in July? That's not possible.
Hey, boss, could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah, there is a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Yar!
Right. Get going then.
And stop with the coffee. We're running out.
Elvan, you there still? This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious coincidence. Fine. Take the day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
So the past job I had.
You're hired.
What?
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John. Yar.
I forgot there's a John at the end.
Okay, that's beautiful. Well, that's a good demonstration. The first "yar" you guys heard was, it was recorded by me, and obviously I don't have like a very masculine voice. So Nat did some fun editing with that, but did not do that editing in Reaper. Whereas
not.
the second version was edited in Reaper, and you can kind of hear there's a bit of a problem there. So in some cases, you might want to still keep Audacity on the side. Could you tell us a little bit about that, Nat?
Yeah, so actually here, let's I'm gonna turn the effects off. Just for the purposes of hold on. You can turn the effects off, you want to press the red button here. Just for the purposes of showing you the difference in in the voice. Here's John in Audacity.
Yar!
That's a man. And then if we go here, this is John in Reaper.
Yar.
I love John in Reaper as well.
Yar.
This is his own John the Bear.
John in Reaper recorded in a tin can. I don't know.
Yeah, so what I've done here really is I've just kind of stretched John. So I pressed down Alt and then I just took the side and went yo, which is one way of dragging it out and making it a little bit deeper without making it too tinny, because I was adding pitch correction before and it was making it even worse, even more tinny than this. So that's not great, but let me just control that back. But yeah, what I did do eventually was put this yar into Audacity, because I know that their pitch correction makes it sound a bit more natural than in Reaper. But yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't say just use one thing over another. Definitely combine them, because it's not a sin.
So it's kind of like if you're editing for something longer than 5 minutes and you edit the main bulk in Reaper, and then if there's something specialized that Audacity is better at, then perhaps do a little bit of editing in Audacity and import that over into the Reaper once you're done.
Yeah, I definitely like to do a bit more like if I'm making well, I'm not really making it, but let's say if I'm editing a sound effect from scratch and like building it up to something. Let's say if I'm, I don't know, making a hydraulic door and I have a door and I've got some wind noises. I won't make that into a sound effect by itself in Reaper. That's, I don't know, a bit too much effort for one sound effect. So I'll put it in Audacity, and it's just a lot easier to make a sound effect in Audacity and then import it into Reaper than it is to do it in Reaper. So yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the current situation. You heard the dialogue is sequenced, but with no sound effects. So that's what we're going to be doing today in the edit.
Yay.
So I have prepared for us already. I haven't chosen, but I've prepared some sound effects. Forgot to put this one in where it belongs.
And these sound effects, are they ones that you have recorded yourself, or have you sourced them?
These ones for today, well, we've got sips from our lovely Cole, but the rest, the rest I've sourced them. Yeah. So I like to source mine from freesound.org. It is free. You just need to sign up. Or sometimes I think Pixabay are doing sound effects for free now as well. They mainly do images, but they do have sound effects, which are also really good. It's just I feel like it's a bigger library these days. And I mean, Freesound is also really, really big. So
yeah, because Freesound is user based, isn't it? So it's just anyone can just sort of put a sound on there.
I think this one is also these are random people.
Similar.
I mean, some of them are actually like audio people, but yeah, you get some occasional. Yeah. I don't think all of them are free on Pixabay. I think for some you have to pay, but you can find free ones, I think, whereas Freesound is free.
Oh no, it's the same with Freesound. You got to be careful with the licensing. So like as you can see, the license there, you can't just take any sound effect off of Freesound. It says license proof of free cultural work. So if you're making a cultural work, yeah, you can use it. If you're not making cultural work, don't use it. Generally, what you want to do is make sure that that setting is set to Creative Commons 0, which means that that sound effect can be used for absolutely anything, without having to pay or credit the person who created the sound. Otherwise, you could invite some legal trouble.
There we go. Thank you for that. So today the sounds, where are they? There we go. I've got the script open here as well, so we can actually make sure we're placing things in the right area. The yellow ones, the yellow highlighted sound effects, are the ones I've not sourced yet, so we're going to have fun doing that together. The rest, obviously the sips that we've got from Cole, we'll just slot them in. So I think let's just start with the easy ones. Let's go find ourselves a squeaky door. Now, this is one thing that I love about making audio fiction, is that there are plenty of squeaky doors that you can imagine. And depending on what squeaky door you input here, it will be what the audience think of the environment that you're trying to picture. Oh, no squeaky doors for Creative Commons. Let's just try door. There we go. Scary school bell. That's not a door.
You can look into the other licenses and what they can be used for. It's just that Creative Commons 0 is just the safest one. Because, like, for example, some people, for example, if you have a look at attribution there, I'll have to double check what that means, but that could be the case that, hey, you can use my thing, but you can't just like not say who created that sound effect and things like that. While you're looking for these, I'm going to find actual like cited what each of those mean.
Go ahead.
While you're looking for the rest of those, because it's been like a year since I actually looked into the definitions of these licenses.
There we go. Okay. So there's these ones which don't look like doors to me. There's phone booth doors. Now imagine if an office had that kind of door. What would you think about that office? I'm gonna say no for this one in my personal opinion. Yeah. I mean, I'm down to have a wacky door for this. Maybe not that wacky though. Let's do a door here. Try Pixabay for this one. Opening door. So these are royalty free. Generation theme. So that sounds interesting. It's not really a door I can imagine.
It sounds like a complicated lock, to be honest.
It does sound like a lock more than a door, doesn't it? So does that. That's a door. It's also a door. That's a
Ooh.
mighty door, that.
To be fair, we're in a to give some context to the people who are like, well, what the hell are you editing? We're in a call center, but it's a call center that caters to supernatural beings. So there might be some funky doors in this
Yeah.
call center potentially.
There may be indeed.
If I could just take a second real quick to talk about those different definitions of licenses. So that like no copyright, which is the Creative Commons 0. The person who associated a work with this deed has dedicated the work to the public domain, but waiving all of his or her rights to the work worldwide under copyright law, including all related and neighboring rights to the extent allowed by the law, which means that you can copy, modify, distribute, and perform the work even for commercial purposes without asking for permission. So that's your safest bet. They've said that hey, you can use it. It's yours now. However, if we go to attribution, you can generally share. Well, there's two types. There's non-commercial, and then there's the general one. So, for example, if you did non-commercial attribution, you could copy and redistribute the material in any medium or format, which means you can essentially do anything with it, and you can change it, remix it, transform it, edit it, essentially, and that's fine. However, you must give credit, provide a link to the license, and indicate if you made any changes. And you also must not make money from that. So if you guys are making something for PodJam that you're not going to be making any like revenue from, then yeah, that's fine as long as you follow the appropriate crediting terms. And then there is the just attribution in general, which you have down there, which is essentially the same thing, except for they don't care if you're making money. But yeah. So those are all like key important things to have a look here. Technically, all of these sounds are free, but depending on what license they have, you might need to either credit them or make sure that you're not making any money off them, etc., etc.
Oh, here's why it wasn't showing me more doors. I had a telephone tag on it. Oh.
And that's why we got a phone booth door, perhaps.
Makes sense. I was wondering, like, surely Freesound's got many doors. Come on. Okay. Well, we can actually look at doors now then.
Yeah, also, if anyone wants to, like, check my words and just make sure that you don't... I always encourage people to find a second source for any facts that you hear about on the internet. Look up Creative Commons and licensing, and you should be able to find that information and check that what I'm telling you isn't BS. Or, you know, that I've made no mistakes. But yeah, enough on licensing. Let's get some doors, yeah.
I like the squeak.
That's nice.
Yes, I like this one. Let me just make this open in a new tab. A bit hollow. A bit hollow for my liking of the door.
It's also the keys sounded a bit...
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun, but the background noise would mean that we'd have to somehow sample that ambience and make it present for the entire track for it to.
I mean, I can get that ambience and delete it, but
But it's not a perfect fix though.
no, and also I don't know about that. It sounds like a wood cabin. It's reminded me of that outhouse we had in my grandma's farm.
A creaky door found in a residence in Florida.
Yeah, I was looking at that and thinking, well, that's a very interesting backstory to the sound effect. But that it's in a residence, not in my residence or in the residence, is interesting. That's very fast. Delivered fast. Okay,
Yeah, the
I
one you
need
just
to...
passed up on was quite realistic.
This one.
The one before, I think. It feels quite realistic.
I think it's a bit too fast and there's not enough door action. I see what you mean, though. Maybe we could layer it. Cabinet door.
This recording was made in the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff in the second floor toilet.
I'm just imagining somebody walking into the toilet whilst this is happening. I want to find something like this.
Nice.
That cabinety. Yeah. Oh. That's interesting.
We're looking up something for good.
This is interesting.
I'm not sure it's giving door. I more feel like I'm being trapped in a cellar. Or a box.
It does have that effect. Yes, it does have that effect. Elevator sound, interior car, don't need that. What's with the running?
I'm running for flavour.
The wait for me in the background.
Got some free voice acting too.
Beautiful. Door slamming. Alright, guys, be careful with the ears.
Oh dear.
Okay, it wasn't too bad. But it sounded a bit like a gun rather than a door, in my opinion.
British people when they
Yeah.
You have
See, if I
been
put
sent
that,
into the dark realm, never to return.
see if I put that into the mix, that would kind of sound that would give it such an interesting vibe. Like, imagine hearing this and then, so about your application. Where have you entered?
Oh wait, no, I like that because where have you entered? Indeed, Krakens in accounting. You know,
Exactly. So that sound that kind of sounds like a submarine door if you think about it.
but I was more thinking sort of like
Yes.
it gives a little bit of like really old castle, maybe, you know, that kind of genre indicator that this is not a normal call center immediately from the get-go.
That's what I like about this. Yes, maybe we can work with this. Metro door. Yeah, no. Too much background. Fridge door. Okay.
I could have whacked the table for that.
Yeah, yeah. I like that for another bit, so I'll keep it open and I'll show you what I for what. Creaking
That
doors, this
sounds
is
like
up.
someone who's a little sheepish opening the door, you know?
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
kind of works with the, you know, boss.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking it for.
Mm-hmm.
Bit too sheepish on that one, I think. Bunker. Ooh.
We are in prison.
We're definitely in prison. That is definitely a prison. Okay, I think let me just see some quick ones and
I love the fast forward waveform above.
this one. Yeah, it looks like it would be painful to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not pressing that one.
This one's on a boat.
Hmm. Do you know what? I kind of like the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about the end, but I like the beginning. You
Yeah.
can tell it's like a really, really old door, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's do this one and then I'll decide. That's interesting. No, I think we have ours somewhat here. Let's have a think. If anyone's in the chat, you can help us decide as well. So that's it's kind of got some keys at the beginning, but a nice creak.
It's fine.
Nice
I
and quick.
stood on a mouse on my entry to the room.
This is a door.
It sounds like a car door. Like that bit. Like I just slammed down the boot, you know?
It sounds interesting. Yeah, it's a bit too bassy for a door, not like a normal door. Oof.
This door was operated by a lever.
Yeah, I don't like this one. Sorry, lads.
Might be overkill though, is the only problem.
Yeah. Listening to it again by itself, it's just kind of like, it's a bit long.
There's maybe a couple too many implications.
Yeah. This one's for later, but yeah. Okay, so what do we think?
One of the early ones was quite good.
Unplug them again.
But that's fine. I think the first one is the best bet we've got, in my personal opinion.
With the keys, you mean?
Yeah. Because it's more about opening the door, whereas the rest of them are about slamming it shut. And I'm not sure if that's like what we're doing. See what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. What do we... I say maybe this one then.
Quills also likes the first.
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense actually. And it's in my head when I hear those keys as well, it's kind of like someone's opened the door and there's some keys that dangling from the rest of the keychain of that the manager would have. You know?
Yeah, you've got a lot of keys because you're an important person.
Yeah, exactly. So to me that works. And we'll take that unanimous vote and download the sound. So I'm gonna put that one in doors. I do have some freaking doors that I found earlier from my library that I downloaded ages ago. So you can listen to those as well if you guys are interested. But I think we have our door. So I'm gonna pop that in if I can remember where it was. So I'll have a look at the script. And I think it's the first thing ever. Okay, this is easy. Oh dear. So I'm gonna put the sound effects in a whole different
track.
Yeah, a whole different track.
So creating a new track.
Yeah. So it's easy to make a new track. You just press the bottom plus button. And
could we get some more accurate audio descriptions? We've got quality dip. So on the sidebar on the left, there should be a plus button beneath all of your tracks. You click that button and that's how you get a new track.
Yep. You
that
can
correct?
also right click. Yeah, you can also right click and insert new track.
So you can right click the sidebar area, or you can right click anywhere.
No, you can right click the left hand side where all the rest of the tracks are,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll say insert new track or insert multiple tracks. You can do whatever you want here with the tracks. If you press on a specific, like let's say if I press on the green one already, I can insert tracks here as well. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it'll go. It might go at the bottom. No, it'll go right underneath that one. Okay. So if you insert a new track by right clicking onto a track you already have, it'll put it under the track that you've selected. And I'm going to remove it because I don't need it there. How are we doing on quality?
It's not good.
Okay.
You're going to need to describe everything by its location and things like that.
Okay. Well, for the time being, I'm just going to go back into the browser that we downloaded the sound into. And I'm just going to drag. I will not do that because it's not working, but I will take out the file explorer where I've downloaded that DAW to. And I will take that file that we've downloaded and put it straight into where I want it in Reaper.
So drag and drop.
Yeah, just drag and drop. Done. Like that.
And so drag and drop it into the track we just created, which is the grey track.
Yep, the great track there. Now, the one thing is with Reaper that I find is annoying for me. Maybe I've just not figured this bit out myself yet, but I don't know how to move everything in one go.
As in how to select everything.
Yeah, kind of. Like I can select everything, but that won't do what I want it to do. Because look, if I do this and then I move one, it will just move that one. So I'm sure there's ways to do this, but I'm just gonna Google it.
I'll
No
Google it
harm.
while you're doing this.
Oh, okay. One. So yeah, because what I want to do is I want to put this sound effect that we've just dragged in, the one that's grey. I want to put it into the very beginning before any speaking. So we'll just wait for Cole to
Just want to
give us
carry
the
on
knowledge.
talking about what you're doing.
Okay, well we'll just keep sourcing more audio for the time being. Actually, I'll go check what's on the script. Okay, so the next audio bit, the next sound effect that we would need would be the sip of coffee. Thankfully, we've already got supplied sounds of coffee sips from Cole, who is the voice actor. So we'll go back into my file explorer where
Have
I've
you
downloaded.
tried, so
Mhm.
Control A to select everything,
Mhm.
and then apparently that should just work with a drag if you drag from the top bar, maybe?
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. So
Okay.
I'll just do that then. Thank you all.
no worries.
Cool. So we'll just move this to the very front then. That's the sound effect that we've just added with a door. Because it's the first thing we hear in the script. So that's what I want. Nice. Now, since we're here anyway, and I just realised that in the script the next thing we see is the sip of coffee sound, I will actually just put that in as well since it's the first two sounds we come across. So in my file explorer, I've downloaded 5 sounds of sipping coffee that the actor Cole has provided for me.
I made this about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, last minute. So
playing
I'm going to listen to
Minecraft.
them. Do you know what? That might be the one. I'll just do the courtesy of listening to the rest. That coffee is still hot. That one's good. A bit too short.
Quality's back, by the way.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, I like the sip one for this one. I know that this one I think is also long. No, it's not. Yeah, no, I like number 1. So I'm gonna put that one again. Drag and drop into the sequence there.
Well, there's a sip number 4 you're missing, I think.
Am I?
Oh,
I
no.
think.
Yeah, there's a sip number 4 you're missing. I think it's the longest one. Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's 6 seconds rather than
Oh, we need a short one for now, so I'll get that one later when we need it.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one is. Okay, it's a little bit quiet, so I'm gonna bump up the volume. Okay, this is something we'll need to show you guys a bit closer. So you see these little things here at the bottom, like faders. Are we good on the
Yeah,
quality?
we're good. We're good.
Okay. So these will, if I move this up, it will bump up the volume for this whole track, which I don't want to do because this sound effect is louder than this one. So I'm going to move that back, and it's at 0, which means I've not added any sound to it. But if you look at the bouncing levels on the very left-hand side, the master fader, so they kind of around the 6 mark, so 0, 6-ish area. This is not stuff you need to do, but because I want to do it myself, I will do this. So I'm gonna match the sounds in volume. Just a little bit, because I think, well, I'll be adding a background to the whole thing, and this is a bit too quiet, so the background will be muting. Well, the background will be playing over this, so I'll need to move this sound a bit up. Now, I don't know how tiny this is going to be on the screen, but there's a little, next to the M button that we showed you earlier with the muting, this is muting, there's a little circle, and that's the item volume dial.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to press it, you'll see an arrow that's kind of like going both ways, and to make it louder, you'll go up, to make it quieter, you'll go down. If it's in the middle, it's the same as it was. Well, I can't get it exactly. There we go, 0. So that's 0. Now I'm going to select it just so I can replay that over and over to see if I've matched the volume. I've not done anything yet. So I'm going to start raising it, I think about here. Better. I think Cole's definitely not thirsty anymore after those. So I'm happy with that. It's not matching the 6, but it's also a quieter sound if you think about it. So I'm not going to go all the way, but that should be enough to separate it from the background when I put that in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that for now. If I feel like I want to make it louder later, I can always do that. But for now, I'm happy. So that's that. And those are our sound effects. I'm gonna make them a different color. So I'm gonna right click the track itself, the gray bit, and I'm gonna, on the drop down menu, I'm going to go down into track color, and it gives me another drop down menu, and I will set a custom color. You can do one random color, default color. I will just attach the custom color. And sound effects in my head should be blue.
That's the
Don't
color
follow
of
my
math.
advice. No. For me, it was science, but yeah, that's the color I'm gonna go for. There you go.
Science is green.
Oh, my maths was orange, so, and just like maths, I don't like the color orange.
That's wild. Orange for maths.
I know I don't think it's right either, but that was what maths was for me. Yellow was biology.
Crazy.
I don't know if people have this abroad either.
I think they do. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so those 2 sound effects are in. We're going to again control. What was it? Sorry.
Could you tell us what the so
Yeah.
you've color coded the tracks here. Most
Mhm.
of them have their own color. However, the secretary and the new guy both have a second track called Audio Fix. What is that?
So they're the same voice lines. Same voice actors lines. Just what I was showing you with the noise leveling,
Mm-hmm.
the first ever effect I showed you. So in the main track, the first one, that fixed majority of the issues, but there's
Mhm.
some lines that just needed a bit more work on them. So that's
Mhm.
why I've put them a track below and did a bit more work, just so that they don't have that much issue. They don't complicate the whole editing. I mean, I could have just done an effect directly onto the track, but I wanted to fiddle around with the whole level later on as
Mhm.
well. So I put them in a whole different track by themselves, just so I could find them easier.
Okay.
Especially
Thank
because
you.
if I hear something weird happen later from listening back to it, and it's on a specific person's line, I know exactly where it is because the rest are fine, and it's just that one.
Mhm.
Yep, that's that.
Quality
Now,
dip.
okay, so we're gonna Control A all of them. I wonder if I can untag these.
I'd imagine it'd be like a control and then right click or left click or something like that on those tracks to unselect.
Nice, you are good at this.
Most programs use the same stuff.
Who knew? Right, I'm guessing that yeah, the quality's still down. So what I'm doing is I'm moving the whole sequence we had before, which is just the
Quality
voice
back.
lines. Oh, yeah, I'm moving the voice lines back to the beginning a bit closer. And I'm trying to kind of align the first voice, the manager, the first
Mhm.
line. I'm trying to align it with the coffee sip. Now, the blue lines that are kind of running down are helping me a bit. And I'm trying to think because you'll take a sip and then you'll take a little pause. So that kind of checks out, in my opinion. Let's have a listen to it and see if it's okay.
And now here.
Interesting.
We have noise.
And now
We do. So
You know why?
let's.
I
Yeah,
didn't
why?
use soundproofing.
There we go. That's naughty call.
But I told you that when I was recording them.
You did. I'll allow it. So what we'll do? Do you remember?
Yeah, we're going to find an effect called reefer.
Exactly. So I've already
We
pressed this because I like to
Well,
loop
hold on.
things.
We highlight a section of the clip where we don't have any voice. We
Mhm.
toggle the repeat button that is next to the play button in the bottom panel, and then we go to the effects button, which you can do on either the track or on the individual line. I'm guessing we want it on the individual audio
Yeah,
piece here because we don't want to do it to the door.
exactly. Yeah, that's good. So we're just doing it just for this one because the audio for the door is fine. So like Cole said, we're going to open Reefer and we'll just double press it.
FTT.
Yeah,
But we
FTTQ.
change the mode to subtract.
Yep. And what else?
Then we hit the button, the automatically build noise profile button.
Yep. Good. And then we're going to press spacebar. There we go. Now we're going to untick that.
Because
And
otherwise it's
then,
going to do it for the entire thing.
yep. And then we'll close it and check that that's worked. Now, one thing about Reaper that I should mention actually, because this is what will annoy some people, is if you selected this section, you can't unselect it by just, it's not this intuitive. You'll end up moving it if you do it from the top. So you want to right click that section and then remove selection. Or you can just hit escape. So there you go. And then that's
Nice.
gone. Otherwise it'll
That's
keep
good
replaying
to
the same
know.
thing. Yeah. So let's hear that now.
And now here.
Okay, I don't like that because I
Mm.
think we selected a bit too much of the start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. And I'm also going to chop this a bit to see where you actually start to drink. It's around here. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough give. I'm going to press S. I'm going to press the S key. S for split, which is what I've just done.
Oh yeah, so we can't currently see. So you
Oh,
click,
okay.
you select the bit that you want to split the clip out, and you hit the. Is it just the letter S on the keyboard?
The letter S, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you can just right click and then find split items, and you can
In
do
the
that.
drop down.
Yeah, in the drop down, but it's easier for me just because I don't want to find it. Just press S whenever I want to. So like, let's see, this blue thing is here, and you press S, and that will cut it again.
Yeah, I couldn't really see that, but yeah, so you just select the part where you want the split to be and you hit S, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like that.
quite good compared to Audacity, which is you have to do a special remove cut, or like you have to do some weird cuts, and it's not S, it's control something or blah 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 blah. It's been a minute since I used Audacity. But yeah, so I like that it's just the letter S.
Yeah, it's a bit easier, isn't it?
Quality's back.
Nice. So this bit that I don't need anymore, I could right click to get rid of and press remove items, or
Mhm.
I could press Control X and that will do the same thing. So I've done that instead.
Mhm.
That's just deleted it. Right, now, what we're gonna do is we're actually not gonna take from here, we're gonna take from the middle, because I think there's a better quotation mark silence area there. So I'm gonna
So
just
you're
get
looking for perhaps like a longer part of silence of just the ambience of my room that
yeah,
I've
I'm looking
recorded in.
for I'm looking for what should be technically silent, like the ambience, like you said, yeah, just the ambience of your room.
So what's quite useful actually is if you get your voice actors to send in a track of just recording without them speaking, because then you could probably just
That'd
take
be
it from
handy,
there.
yeah. That would be handy. I'm gonna bump this up so I can see the issue. I'm gonna put that back down. That's the volume I've just bumped up, but I just want to see the waveform a bit better, so I can see where the silence starts and ends visually.
Mm.
It's gonna sound awful, sorry guys, because it's very loud, but I can see the silence now.
I can see this time.
Okay, so we're gonna take this one because I think that's the worst part, and I'm gonna loop that just to check that it's just the silence. Yeah, that's definitely just the silence. Okay, I'm gonna put FX here, refer, subtract, automatically build noise profile, play that.
Yep,
And
and
that's
Quills has
enough.
just said 5 to 10 seconds of room tone before the first take is good for this.
Yeah, that'd be very handy.
Hmm.
But we were doing this in a very speed situation,
Yeah, I was being lazy.
which is fair. I did ask
My
you to do this
soundproofing is up there. I'm pointing at the top of my wardrobe.
I did ask you to do this last minute, so I don't blame you for this. Oh, I don't. Yeah, no, we're gonna put it a little bit higher. It's still got the
I
issue.
think the reason why we're going to continue having this issue is because the sounds of me breathing are incredibly similar to background noise. So I don't think this is an issue you can solve, which is why it's always just it's always better to not think with the mindset of we'll fix it in post, which is when you rely on editing to fix everything.
True. But okay, well, delete the FX here. But you know what we can do to mask this
Mhm.
later? Coincidentally, this is also going to be in a server room, which means we can put some servo noises in the background, and you won't be able to hear that fuzz at all.
Exactly. So if you have something like this where you can't get rid of the ambience of a take, you can just replace it with your own ambience track that you've made. And one thing that you can do from that is that you can literally take the silent part from a take and make that into your ambience if you wanted to really blend it. That's what I did when I was doing an edit of a live shoot we'd done in college. Make your own room tone that matches that take,
That'd be good.
blend it in.
Should we actually add some background to this now?
Yeah, why not?
Let's check this sometime. Yeah, it's just telling me it's peaking. It's okay. Nice. So I've recorded I
Dip.
I'm just opening my file explorer. I have recorded before my own little sound effect, which is what we're gonna see here potentially for the server room. It's actually, I'll see if you can guess what it is from.
Sounds like a washing machine.
It's not.
It's something going round and round and round and round. Is
It
it a
is, and there's
computer?
another one. It is a computer. If this one will play, that'd be great.
Is it beefy?
It shouldn't be. No, it's only like 2.96 megabytes. I
Oh,
had
the
an issue
quality's
today
back.
about. Honest, I had an issue today when I was like looking through my sound effects that I already had in my files, like why some of them wouldn't play. These were playing at the time though, so
It might be the software that you're trying to use to play them. You might want to
maybe.
try opening them with something else.
Open with.
Someone's tapping.
That was me, yes. Oof.
I
Don't know
don't.
about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like unsettling something in my brain, and not necessarily in a good way. It's interesting though.
These are just my fans going overdrive when I'm playing Baldur's Gate. That's all this is.
Hmm.
But yeah, those are some ideas. But we can also find some in free sound. So
I think for the sake of speed, I think that first one you played is fine.
okay, that'd be good then. Let's take that in,
The
and
stream has been running for an hour.
yeah, I'll put it into the bottom. I'll make a new track for it just so that it's continuous. And this is concerning me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. So I'll
I
split
think
that
you may
off.
have picked up the mic.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was. I'm gonna split that off and delete it.
Is that from your contact mic?
Yep.
In the same room.
What'd you think?
Yeah, we don't need it that long. Actually, no, we do because the whole thing is in the same room, so that's fine. Just seeing where it starts to be annoying. Yeah. The good thing about this sound effect, though, is that it's
Rhythmic?
kind of the same. Like it's easy to just make the same thing over and over again. I wonder. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that'll. I'm just gonna copy and paste it.
it's got a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, these little fiddly bits. Going to.
If you hold control and then click the ones you want to select.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Control. Because I didn't paste it immediately after this, which is a bad idea. There we go. Thank you. I think that is not long enough, but almost. So I'm just going to keep pasting them. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're in the same room the whole time, aren't we? For the script.
Yep.
So
We don't
I'll just
leave.
paste
People interrupt us, so there might be parts where like a door
Oh, yeah.
opens and the sound changes, but yeah.
It'll be the same thing basically, won't it? For a while. I think that's enough. I saw the last Yar by John there, so that's the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just see that.
And
Yeah. I'm
To be
gonna fade
fair, the
that
sound
in.
effect could fare to be a little bit quieter because it sounds like it's the same level as
And now
the door. So I don't know if it needs to be that loud, and if it's quieter, you can mask that sound a bit more.
True, let's have a listen to that. We're gonna make it even quieter.
and now here. And now here we have the server manager's office.
Yeah, that's just, don't worry, that's breaking up a little bit because there's a lot going on and it's not loaded. But yes, that works. I did, maybe you saw me move the fader for this track with this server sound in the background, just a little bit lower because it's a bit too noisy. I can make it even quieter. But I like it. I think what we can do is we can fade it in just after the door opens for it to
Yeah,
be,
because the door, yeah.
yeah, the door would have masked it a little bit, I think. I think even more actually.
I think it's rather the sound would kind of start when the door opens and then become louder as the door like widens.
That's a
So
good
like
idea.
before the doors open, you shouldn't, if you can hear it, it should be significantly quiet and then it should just jump up.
Okay, let's try this.
And
What do you think there?
I think it's a little early.
Mm.
It should be as you hear that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
So about there?
Let's see. Oh,
That
actually,
sounds
ignore me.
better.
That's, I don't know. No, it seems a bit late to me. Yeah, it's fine.
What we could also do, like you said, is we can have it earlier, and then we can. I'm just going to remove the selection so I can get closer. And I'm going to put this around about here where that door opens. It's the finishing of the door opening, and I'm going to cut that sound there so we can lower this volume, and then it will sound like it's a bit less. This is, by the way, this is doing very little. That sounds better in my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, it's fine. I also, I think it's a little detail that we perhaps should move on from.
Yeah, we like to do that. Let's see what's the rest.
And now here.
I think we could get away with making the and now here come in a bit later.
Yeah, 100%. Because I got my coffee, and I took my nice sip of that coffee, and I gotta put it down, and then I'm ready to speak.
And now here we have the server manager's office. And now here we have the server manager's office.
Right, I don't know what I've done there. I think I cut a sound completely, which is interesting, but I can always bring it back.
And now here we have the server room manager's office.
Yeah, I think I've just completely. Okay.
And now here we have the server room and the manager's office.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
Looks cozy.
Don't it just?
In
I
the
think
script,
that,
you had that as like interrupting, I think it was.
yeah,
Like,
but it
looks
didn't.
cozy. Don't it just?
Yeah, yeah. I think I did as well, but when I was sequencing the audio, it sounded better to be separate. So I'm gonna keep it separate because it just sounds a bit nicer that way.
And now here.
I think it's too close still, but we can control A. I'm gonna move it all back, everything except for the servers. Control A. This is. I need to figure out a way to just
Perhaps
select.
try selecting the track and not the thing. So you know the grey box that represents the track on the left-hand
This.
side.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
perhaps
so
if you
right.
tried that
I'll try that as well.
instead.
Let me just do this for a sec, and then we'll do that. Yeah. Do you know? I'm gonna move it quite a bit back, just so we can just
I
easily
haven't
drag
used
things
this
in.
program before, so I'm just guessing.
Yeah, let's try this actually. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if that'll.
Yeah.
No. But worth a shot, you know. Okay. Still,
Maybe
that's
after you've done Control A, though, it would deselect for you.
maybe. Let's try actually. Control A. No, it's still selected it, but you know,
Okay.
worth a shot. I know. I'll try and figure this out later as well because it's bothering me whenever I use Reaper. There's a little sip extra. I think it's with. Yeah, I think around here.
And now here we have.
Fade that out.
And now here we have.
Good, but there we go.
And now here we have the
Yeah,
server
that's
room
good.
and the
Mhm.
manager's office.
And then that needs to go here now.
Room and the manager's office.
They're in the same room.
I like that, but I want more awkwardness. So there we go.
Room.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
Okay, because it's such a niche, like a minor thing, I'm gonna zoom in and move this closer.
They're in the room.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I like that because it's
Room.
like
What'd you
moving
think?
on.
Yep, exactly.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
Looks
It's fine.
Cozy. The cozy.
Don't it just?
Cozy.
Don't it just?
Okay, I think here we have another sip.
Ooh.
If my memory serves me well. Don't it just? Yep.
Yeah, longer sip of coffee. It's like I'm grounding myself, prepared for this interview.
The other one's
I
actually
love my
stressed.
job. I love it so much. So
Exactly.
much.
So I think
So sip
25 was a long one.
4, you're missing the
Okay.
long sip. That is perhaps I'll send it to you so you don't like open my personal Discord server on stream.
Yeah. Send
So
it
I'm gonna send
me.
it. I don't know where I should send it.
You could send
Into
it to
your
me
DM.
on. Yeah, DM's fine as well. Let me just boop. You know what? That might work.
It's longer, you know.
Yep, that's good. Let's do that one. So again, we're gonna go down to the blue section in that here.
I was
Drag and drop.
enjoying that water.
Yeah, it sounded good. Sounds so good, makes me jealous of the water to drink. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Yeah.
I was worried for a moment then. All
I'll take
right,
this out of
moving
context.
on.
Don't it just?
Right, you start drinking a bit early there.
I have the magical ability to both drink and speak. Is it too long?
Nail.
I think it's a bit too long. Yes.
I enjoyed that coffee a bit
No.
too much.
No. But we can always squish it. Should we try that? See how bad it sounds.
I'm like, instead of like, you know?
Nail.
You know,
That's not
that still
terrible.
works. That's
I
actually
was
alright.
expecting a chipmunk. Hey,
Don't it
Not
just?
bad.
I think though I do, I'm still laughing when the sipping starts.
Mhm.
So I think it needs an adjustment of like half a second or something, you know?
Nail.
Just a now coming in there is kind of funny to me.
It could be the case that like you remove the and the now kind of replaces it.
Let's try that. Let's try that. Why not?
Now, let's get this interview started.
What you
That
reckon?
works. That works. I'm just squeezing a little bit of. Let's see.
Now, let's get this interview started.
It sounds more unhinged, which is what I like about
Now,
like you
moving
just
on
took the
from the sorry state of affairs that is this office that you've noticed here.
biggest wig ever. Fastest, sorry.
Now, let's get this
Yeah, that
interview
works.
started. You have a lot of work.
Yes, you do have a lot of experience. And I think that's another sound we have here, which is the most
We
difficult one in my opinion.
do.
It is
You
the
prepared
huge
this
stack of
wrong.
papers. I did not, because I don't have that one. But we could try and find it. If we don't find it, I'm gonna find it or make it myself later. But let's have a look. Book on table.
Context for those watching. The idea is that the interviewer is going to drop a massive stack of papers, which comprises the CV of the interviewee in this job interview. And that might be a bit difficult to find.
Yep, I'm thinking it might be papers. What else would sound like papers being put down? Not much.
Dropping
Not much.
something something like an empty bag, something fabric. No, something that's not metal, that's not hard being dropped. They drop on table, but you might get all kinds of things. But the thing is, if you like that, you'll probably get fabric. Ooh, hello.
That works.
Yeah, it just needs something to it though. Maybe if we could get the sound of some papers like kind of floating to the side, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Some paper crinkles, you know. Paper falling. Ooh, hello. Like the beginning of that could have been some papers falling.
Maybe. I'll open that in a new tab. Where is it? Newspaper. Paper. Fall. No.
Cole suggests bed linen, perhaps.
Bed. Female snoring looking radical right here. Bed linen. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think. What's the word they use for it?
Separate them. Just
Do
put
they?
bed and linen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, duvet
Blanket.
works
That's the word.
though.
Blanket. Why are they all coins? I guess duvet. Let's try duvet.
Do you have a tag?
No, there's no tags. Just Creative Commons. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think these are gonna work.
No, maybe not. Let's
If
try
it's a
paper.
duvet being dropped, it might. Oh, did you try stack of paper?
I haven't. No.
It's very specific, but it might be what we need. Damn.
No. I know. Sad times.
I'm gonna open something in another tab.
It might be as easy as just me getting some books or like something that I have on me and doing a record bit in Audacity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That might be alright.
I have heavily put down a stack of papers. It's called after I typed in paper stack
Wait, where?
on Freesound.
Has it got the Creative Commons available?
Oh, good question. Yeah,
What's it called again? Paper Stack?
paper stack. Mine's called dropping paper stack. Yeah, it's there.
There it is.
But that's literally what it would sound like. Okay, that's actually a different one from what I've got.
Do you know? Hold on. We could put these all together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that's horrible. Yeah, so
Someone
let's
recorded that underwater, I think.
let's okay, well I'll do a bit of Frankensteining with Audacity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like asking me to do different things now. Right, let's pop that sound into here. Is that? Yeah. That's that one. And that's this one. Is that the dropping paper set? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Ooh, there's a good one called falling stack of papers.wav.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that one already. Let's do that
Nice.
one. Boop. Let's see what we can do with these. And then newspaper. This is a big one. Okay. Let's have a look.
Oh my god, there's one that was it's called drop stack of paper whoomp.wav. This effect was created for a radio tax spot to support the line. Here's all the directions, 1,000 pages of them. SFX drops 1,000 pages on a desk.
That's funny. Oh. A bit less. Yes. Actually, that's fine. Don't need to mute it. I like this one. And this one. Hmm. What's this? This tiny little thing. No, that's useless for now. I'll just use this one for a little bit. Because I feel like it adds a bit more dimension to the papers, maybe. Let's try that, but it might not be great. I like it. What do you think?
I think that if the two drops were more in sync, that it's one drop
Yeah.
instead of two.
Okay, let's have a look at it. Can I make it? Yes, I can make it bigger. I also feel like this one could be a little bit more boom, you know? You get what you do here as a base.
Alright, so what is it that you're doing here? To explain to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audience.
So I'm trying to make this sound because it's a bit, it's nice, but I'm trying to add a bit more bass. It sounds a bit more heavy, and I'm just fiddling around with that. So I'm adding a bit more on the bass turn control. So I've opened the effect menu, that's Audacity on that specific track, and in bass and treble, moving the bass up a bit. And we're going to listen to how that's changed it, if it has. That sounds a bit heavier. So before it was like this. It's a very small difference, but
Mm.
maybe let's try 4. That sounds a bit too fake now, so maybe 2, 3 is alright. And then we're gonna try and match that peak with the initial peak here. I think. What else are we missing? Oh, there's these. Maybe we'll drag this out, but just fade it.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's effects, fading, crossfade. Nah, just fade out. Fade that out. Oh, actually,
Yeah, you can just alter it yourself
yeah, maybe let's just do that.
using that tool, yeah. So what you're doing here is you're adjusting the loudness of that clip using the tool that's I don't know what this tool is called.
What is it called? Let's see.
I don't know.
Envelope tool.
Using the envelope tool.
It's an F2. So that should have made the ending a bit quieter. Let's see. Okay, we can always also fade that even more if we want to in Reaper itself. What is concerning me is that there's one sound here that is peaking. I think it's this. Or this.
Yeah, the consequences of altering bass is that often it does tend to peak.
That one's fine. That one's fine. Take these off solo. One's also fine.
In Audacity, anyway. Oh, well, it's probably because when the sounds are all playing at the same time.
True.
That's probably what's causing the issue.
Which is then that's fine because I can just fix that in Reaper.
Fix that in post. Fix that in post.
Alright, let's export audio. Save to computer. Let's put it into the folder I made for this reason. PodJam. I'm just gonna put it into paper stack. I'll just keep it there. There we go. That's fine. I'm gonna trim blank space before first clip because Lord knows there's a lot. And then that should be done. Imagine it's not, and I just didn't save that. Rip. No, there it is. Okay.
Quality drop.
Let's put that in there. Right. Let's have a look what we've got. Franken audio time.
You have a lot of work.
I'm gonna fade that in, and I'm gonna fade that out as well.
I feel like it's good if it's like if we let the audience sit with it for a teeny bit before I go. You got a lot of work
Definitely.
experience.
Definitely. Good idea. I'm gonna solo just to see what that sounds like with the fades, and then we'll move everything back. Okay, it's a bit sudden. Better. Let's see, did it peak? Yeah, so we'll just... I'm gonna
make it a little bit quieter. Is that what you're
split
doing?
this. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a bit quieter, but specifically in this area.
We
where it
can't see the
peaks.
area currently.
Oh, okay. So the bit where you can see the
Oh, quality back.
Oh, okay, nice. So specifically the bit where you can see the waves, the waveforms
Mhm.
going higher than the rest, I've decided to like try and make them specifically quieter.
That sounds
Bit better. There we go. That didn't peak then.
good,
Nice.
good.
So that is, I might group that now because I did chop them up, but if I move that now, it's going to move. So I've
So
just
what does
selected.
it do? What does that mean?
So before, I'm just going to cancel so I can show you again. There you go. So now I didn't do, I just did. I undid it. And
Mhm.
if I move this, let's say I want to move this sound effect somewhere else, it
Mhm.
doesn't move the whole thing, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it back perfectly together because it doesn't snap to it, you see?
Yeah.
So I could always just have a little bit of a silent gap there. So I'm going to Control Z. But if you just press 1, control the rest together, control press the rest, right click, and then find group in the drop down menu, and then press group items, which there is apparently a shortcut that's just G. I didn't know this. Now what you've got is one sound effect instead of 3 separate ones.
Yay.
Yay! So now I can move that wherever I want to, and it won't mess it up. That's so quiet that I can't even see the waveforms at this zoom. That's crazy. Right, let's move the rest. We've got to really find a way to do this faster. Do you know what? I know, I shouldn't do that. I was thinking I could just group them all together. That's a bad idea. There we go. And then I'm just gonna move them based on here, I think, just after like here, just after you finished talking about that. Let's see what that sounds like.
You have a lot of work experience. So just go ahead and go through the top 3 that are similar enough to the role you're applying for.
Yes, well,
Whenever you're ready.
thank you. So the most similar job I've done before.
And
Very
I believe
nice.
there's another little sound effect here, which is why there's a big gap.
Oh, is that when
And
somebody comes into the room?
no, not yet, not yet.
Oh.
That is when we'll do the sound of one table later. I don't need it. The phone rings obnoxiously in the office,
Ah, yeah.
and you'd be glad to know I've got phone rings ready. So let's listen to these rings.
Ring, ring. Are you sure you don't want me to record a ringing for you right now?
What do you mean?
I could give you a ring, ring.
You can go ring ring.
Exactly. That's what I could do.
We're going for realism here. I appreciate the thought, however.
What if I set my ringtone to me just going ring, ring, ring? Anyway,
That'd be
you
fun.
have some.
I have some, yes. So I need your decisions for this one as well, because I've clearly not had time to decide here.
Traditional.
Traditional, yes.
It has background noise that might interfere.
Yes, that's true.
Sounds like an alarm for some cake. Like, oh, turn the oven off.
True.
Definitely gives call center.
Mm. That's someone's doorbell.
Okay, it depends on the vibe you want to go for. Because if you want to go for like traditional, we have the first one, but those other 2 modern ones sounded like a call center.
Yeah, I like this one, I think, and then the first one is the traditional one. Let's listen to them too. To that, or
I think that's better because we do need to get across the call center vibe.
I agree. I think that's the best one for this purpose. So let's slot that in here. Again, drag and drop. And I'm just going to put that back. So let's just zoom in on that. And let's see. So we kind of need it to interrupt our new guy here, but not too much. So like there. Let's see that.
Job I've done before.
No, earlier than that.
Or I've done before.
Something about that feels weird.
I've done before.
Basically, the phone sounds like it's coming from a little bit of a distance away, is my only issue with that one.
Before.
Oh, that's better, actually.
Yeah, just volume up a bit.
Oh,
But
caused a dip.
okay, so just move the volume up a bit again, just to make it sound like it's in the same room. I do like how it's a bit out of the way though, just because it's kind of giving the impression that it's on the desk and not like in front of us as the listener, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out the timing here
Job I've done before.
because I feel like our new guy stops a bit early.
Job I've done before.
I might want to cut. I'll try and see what it sounds like if I cut them off.
Job I've done before.
I feel it's the opposite issue.
Job I've done before.
That's all right.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like, because they finish speaking, it sounds like they're going to continue, but obviously they don't.
Yeah. Just gonna split that sound. We're gonna use it later. Foreshadowing. So I'm gonna place it a bit further along. But we need to get the manager to pick up the phone and slam it down because, well, you know, not slam it down, but like, you know, phone gets picked up and slammed down again quickly because manager's being respectful and there's an interview going on.
I pick up the damn phone, I put it back in the receiver. That's what I do. So you're interrupting me.
Exactly. So I have some sounds. Phone pick up and down. Civil, you know? Civil.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Ooh. That's for a traditional phone.
Yeah. But I like that one.
I like the
That's the
emotion.
one. That's when you pick up.
Mm.
I like the pickup sound for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find a slam down. Oh, that's the wrong area to put it. Ah, here's an issue we encounter.
Oh,
I
yeah?
need to overlay this audio, so I need to. Actually, we're just gonna pop it here then.
Why do you need to overlay the audio? And
Not
what does
overlay.
that
I meant
mean?
like I needed to put it like at the same time as this one because it's.
Mm-hmm.
But I think actually I'm just gonna cut it off because picking up a phone would naturally cut off the ringing anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
we don't need to do that. There we go. Just put that there. See what that sounds like. Maybe
Yeah,
even
that's
earlier.
good. Mm.
Because you know, like the phone starts ringing and you're like, oh no,
Mm.
you know.
So the most similar job I've done before.
And then we need to put a slam back down. Okay. Oh, wrong. So let's see. And free sound. What would you search to find this sound of like the phone being put back down?
Phone slam? I don't know.
Phone slam. Oh dear. These are all old.
I suppose in a pinch, the old one will work. That's some heavy phone.
Yep.
Oh, Quill says maybe cut off a tiny bit from the beginning of the pickup sound, reverse the pickup sound
Hmm.
to play around with
That's a
pickup
good shout.
sound.
That's a good shout, Quills. Let's see. Zoom in on that. Oh, bit too much. Let's see. Reverse item. Oh, not that way.
By the way, because of the quality dip, we can't currently see what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
See if you could tell us what you just did.
No, yeah, I just pressed the wrong thing. I pressed reverse item as new take, and that's not what we want to do. I want to reverse the item.
So how do
I've
we
not done
reverse
this.
the item?
I've not actually done this before in Reap. I usually do this in Audacity, personally. So we can either do it in Audacity, or I can Google this for this purpose. I'll Google it, because it might be worth knowing in general. How to reverse.
So sorry if you can hear me munching, it's dinner.
Okay, Shift R, apparently.
Oh, your quality's back.
Is it? Nice! So short. Item properties. And then apparently here somewhere should be reverse. This is why I don't like doing this here.
So
Look
you
at
right
this.
clicked, you found a drop down that said item properties, and now we're looking at
I'm looking to find a reverse.
a reverse button or something. I see it, it's at the bottom.
Ah, nice.
It's next to properties. There we go.
Apply. Let's see if that worked. It looks like it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I don't think that worked. What we can do is we can do this in Audacity.
It's gonna sound the same though.
True.
It just sound like it would how it would. I don't think it's a Reaper issue.
I think it'd be difficult then. Yeah. Should we just use that one with
Use the
the
one you've already got
oldish,
downloaded, yeah.
the oldish sound?
Mm.
This one? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get rid of the ding at the end. Maybe we'll try. It's gonna be a jumping sound volume.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Fine.
that's totally fine.
Do you like that?
Yeah, because the most important thing about sound effects is maybe not the accuracy of them, but the understanding of them. So as long as the audience understands what just happened, that's more important than being super realistic.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good phone.
Yeah, in fact, like a lot of people when they're editing might go for realism, but to be honest, you gotta ham it up a bit because a lot of sounds start to sound very
Sorry
ambiguous
about
when you get a
that.
bit too realistic with them.
You know, I like the ding at the end and how it
Mhm.
continues, and you go sorry about that over it. It's kind of
Mm.
interesting.
It's a nice sound profile.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's totally fine. Where was I? So yeah, the last job, actually.
Do you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this sound because we're just gonna copy and paste the same one that we just did here, just to keep it uniform.
So yeah, the last job, actually.
So we need it here again. Hehe. So I might group these again, just because they're gonna be similar.
Yeah.
No, actually I won't. No, I won't. I won't, because we might want to play around with the duration of which the manager lets the phone ring.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Job, actually.
Right,
That's
let's make
good.
it-
That's good. That's interrupting. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Actually.
Goodness, I must.
Oh, you know what would be nice is if it like kind of carried on underneath goodness, and then the slam
Yeah.
happens while I'm speaking.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Yes.
It's
Yes.
like goodness, I must be popular today. Slam.
So we're gonna pretend this phone ringing is actually a lot more frequent than it is. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bend
make
reality.
There we go.
Goodness, I must be popular.
I want to kind of add the popular bit, pick it up and slam it down.
Must be popular.
So here, roughly, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna split that at that point. And see. Ooh, see how that's not pressed the wrong button then. And here we're gonna take this and this, copy and then paste. I want to get it closer. There we go.
Goodness, I must be popular today.
I'm gonna move this picking up sound a bit closer and maybe overlap it with the ring. And then move this closer as well.
Goodness, I must be popular today. Whoever it is must have gotten the message by now. Continue, please.
Yeah, I was a manager once. It's really busy. I get that. So in my previous job,
Sorry.
I just love the comedy of them trying to speak and failing. Wrong section. There we go. Let's see about
my
that.
previous job,
Sorry. It seems it's urgent.
I'm gonna.
I don't
No,
know if
yeah,
they pronounce urgent like that in that part of the world, but
urgent. I don't know how to mimic
urgent.
it.
Urgent.
Where's the other one that we did? Ah, here. Okay. I'm gonna copy these two just so that the what's it called? The time between each ring makes sense because we've
The interval.
yeah. Oh, I've done an issue here. Well, let me group this for the time being. We've learned we can press G. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's grouped.
The wonders of shortcuts.
Hey.
Sorry. It seems it's urgent. Sorry. It seems it's
I
urgent.
feel like in real life,
that's okay.
I would pick up the call, have my hand over the phone, and then be like, sorry, it seems it's urgent, and then start talking to the person on the phone.
Okay, we could do that.
Because it's a bit difficult to hear over when people are ringing, so you kind of pick it up and go, I'm sorry.
That's true.
And then, yeah.
That's true.
Sorry.
Okay, let's do that.
Sorry.
Let's ungroup that. And then delete this one. And then we want this sound of picking up the phone, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Put there.
Sorry. It seems it's urgent.
Oh, actually, no. Because
Sorry.
the context of the rest of what she says after that, it might make more sense for the ringing to carry on. So she says, "Oh no, it's okay," but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We'll
that's true.
listen to the whole thing and see what it sounds like.
Sorry. It seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel. Hello?
But at the same time, you are going to have the ringing for that entire duration.
That's the only thing, yeah.
You'd want to see what both sound like, I think.
Let's do that then. Let's figure it out. For the time being, I'll put a ring in John. That sounds weird.
I think you'd put a ring on him.
Right. Let's see. I'm just gonna
Yar.
wing the distance between each call here and just pretend it's like that. That looks about right. And 1, 2, copy, pasta, group, and then yep. Mute this for now.
Sorry. It seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel.
And then pick up sound.
Yeah.
think that works.
Yeah, it works.
Let me, for the purposes of finding out if it does actually work, move these two. Because I think the difference is on this track, on John, there is a bit of a noise barrier, so it's not as loud.
Mm-hmm.
So it might sound a bit weird if I... Yo, I'm so zoomed out. There we go. I'm gonna group them. I'm gonna zoom out again. Group these, man. And then
A group of these men.
I-
What that Amanda?
group of these, man. Them.
Sorry, it seems it's urgent.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Oops, sorry, I forgot to remove selection.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel. Hello?
And
Well,
it
obviously,
makes the what an angel sound a bit less abrupt as well.
true, it does. Let's see.
Sorry, it seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
You know, I'm trying to do this a little bit and see if that sounds interesting.
Nice job.
Sorry, it seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel.
I was trying to line up the words with the silence bits in the phone,
Mm-hmm.
which is what you saw me struggling with. Maybe we could cut them up and, you know, try doing that. Let's see. Let's see what it
We've got a
sounds like.
quality dip at the moment.
Okay. I'm just taking. I'm making them not a group anymore. Like these rings.
One may call that ungrouping.
Yes, one may indeed call that ungrouping, and they would be right. So let's see. That's the hello we have here. So we don't need to worry about that. I want to try and because it's going to be interrupting, so roughly here.
Job.
A bit more.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It seems it's urgent. It seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel. An angel. An angel.
Let's see if we can put the pickup phone sound
Mm-hmm.
a bit earlier so that it kind of the angel comes in a bit earlier. There.
What an angel. Hello?
What do you think?
Yeah, that works.
I'll show you move it a bit further back so it's like this.
Angel. Hello?
I prefer the first version.
Okay.
Angel. Hello?
I reckon we'll move the hello a bit closer.
Angel. Hello?
That line and what were the most difficult lines to do because I was like, how do these people say it?
That's true.
What
That's
do they
true.
say
I
it
see
like? Hello? That's Australian, you know what I mean? 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. I was deposited with some chocolate cake.
that. Nice. I just got some chocolate myself though.
Angel. Hello? Angel. Hello?
Yes,
Ah,
cake.
well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvin. Angel. How do you know I'm with someone new?
I sound so accusatory, but it's not supposed to be.
Well, better than the other what takes, so
Who'd you bribe? Like, you know.
yeah.
How do you know I'm with someone new? What?
Could we do
Yeah.
with a bit of a
Yes, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this. Shall we do ad lib?
Yeah, sure. I'll answer the question.
Hold on, let me see.
Hello, I've got a problem.
Joe.
You know what I mean?
Hello?
Hello? After this point, let me.
To be
I want to
fair
see what it
though,
sound like.
to be fair, you could just grab anything and just reverse it and make it high pitch.
Did I record it? Nope.
Well, you know what you could
Wait.
what you could actually do is just take any part of this conversation that you've already got,
Oh, true.
make it high pitched, and reverse it.
You're so right. Let's try to do that.
Also, your quality just came back.
Nice. Let's do this one.
I did that with for Slack in PodJam
Oh,
24.
for me?
Yeah.
Right, item properties. Reverse. And.
The way you said reverse, I was expecting like arrivederci.
Apply. I think pitch adjustment. Let's make it higher by like 2 for now. Let's see what that sounds like.
I must be popular today. Whoever it is must
We're a bit early there, but yeah, that sounds good.
I might be Russian or something.
Let's see where I think it's here.
What an angel. Hello? What an angel. Hello? Ah, well,
Okay, without the reverse.
Then
think
it'll
the
just be
reverse is
actual
make-
words.
The reverse is making it a little you just need the words to be unidentifiable. But at the minute the reverse is
hello? Ah, well,
Yeah, okay, I kind of get that what you mean.
Ik knip meneer Neil.
That's funny, actually. That's funny. Let me just
A
real quick,
minion
guys.
with like a Slavic accent.
But
But I just would
Carlos is
remove
like,
the
me too.
reversed. So what's the name of your Animal Crossing villager?
Dying here.
Include that. Include that.
Right. Jacob just pulled up a picture of the Teletubbies to taunt me. Let's export. Elvan.
Yeah, I say his name differently depending on the line.
Oh, not cancel. I need that guy. There we go. Oh. All right, we have our man or woman. We don't know. Or something else. We don't know either.
They,
So let's
them.
see.
It's
Yep.
me. It is canonically my character I'm going to play.
It is actually you. Right, let's see Elvan.
good morning to you, Elvin. Well, if it isn't the employer of
I think it's a bit earlier than that. Yeah.
I need a
Hello?
response on hello.
Oof. Well, I think we need to edit my voice anyway.
very good morning.
No, we just keep that. We just keep
Let's move it to octaves.
Very good morning.
Nice.
I mean, you need to speed it up
Isn't the
too.
employer of the month.
Yeah, that's a good idea as well.
And make it really high pitch, like super high pitch, and also quiet, and also with the tinniness of the phone.
Isn't the employer of the month.
Right, we'll go in effects.
Genuinely though, when I made yours, I actually just recorded voice lines.
How do you know I'm with someone new? How do you know I'm How do you know I'm with someone new? What?
I'm not sure about this.
Well, I'll add tinniness later. One sec. Let me just chop this first. I need to find the short one where it's like hello, basically answering the hello. That little bit there. That looks about that looks about right.
Very good morning to you. Ah, well. Hello? Ah, well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvin. To you, Elvin.
Ah,
Very good morning to you, Elvin. Very good morning to you, Elvin. How'd you know I'm with someone new? What?
I think
Just
genuinely,
so.
I do think you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot by using blah 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 blah.
Do you want me to be like actual words?
Yeah, I think you benefit so much more from having actual words.
Okay.
Dark
Let's
Flames
try.
is the best employee came
Yeah,
from Animal Crossing Island.
I
That is
just read
correct.
that. Okay, we'll delete this. Let's go off the script then and see what answers I could give real quick to this. I'm not gonna be voice acting. I'm just gonna actually answer
I
the
can
question.
record. I can like say my lines and you can respond to them.
Okay, go on.
Let me get them up. Hold on. Got it. Get to the right page. Okay, yeah, whenever you're ready.
Mhm.
Hello?
Hello, boss.
Ah, well, if it's in the employee of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvan.
So, I thing is, oh wait, hold on. No, I meant to say like this is why I need the script. Hold on, because I meant to say something like, "Who are you with?"
Are you sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you while you're with someone else or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just pull up the script. Right. Okay. Go on ahead.
I just took a fat slice of chocolate cake. 1 second. Hello?
Hi, boss. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the employee of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvan.
Yeah. Thank you. I think are you with somebody right now?
How do you know I'm with someone new?
Oh, you never sound this excited ever at work. I don't think I've ever heard you like this.
You're supposed to tell me that you're sick so I can be shocked about that.
Oh, hell, yeah, sorry. Anyway, boss. I'm 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 kind of sick right now. I can't come to work.
What?
I don't want to spread that. Yeah, no, I'm sick. I don't know where I caught it. I'll be honest. It's a very very bad bug.
You sick? It's July.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Like anyone can get sick at any time of the
How
year.
are you? How are you sick in July? That's impossible.
Okay, we're gonna skip a little bit because the secretary comes in.
And I'm like, hold on, I can't bother speaking to you right now. Sorry. Bye bye.
And then there's a kraken.
What
You
do you
there
want me to
still?
do about that?
Blah 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 blah. And then I get to
Elvan, you there still?
Yeah, boss. Yeah, I'm still here.
Now, this doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious coincidence.
I promise you, no, there's nothing to do with the Olympus party. I was not invited to. I'm sorry. No, there's nothing to do with this at all. Like,
Fine. Take the day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
nice,
Goodbye.
cool. So that's done. Just export that. Um,
My
Albanian.
beautiful voice acting skills when I can't be bothered.
Right, let's import Albanian.
Elvan. And you know, it'd be kind of cool if everyone mispronounced. Everyone says his name differently. Vibe with that.
Albanian.
Hello?
Hi, boss.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hi. Let's cut that here and then make my voice like illegible. Properties. Oh, forgot to apply that. Hold on. Item properties, pitch, adjustments and returns. Oh, it did it for me. Good little Reaper.
Hi, boss. Sorry to interrupt you.
Well, if it
I need to speed that up.
Yeah, speeding gives it the aspect.
Hello?
Hi, boss. Sorry to interrupt you.
Well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Very good.
If you want to make it truly unintelligible, it's fast, 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 fast.
Mm,
From having done this before.
right, okay. Can't be asked doing it properly.
Hello?
Hi, boss. Sorry to interrupt you.
Maybe not that fast.
Hello?
It's also stupidly high pitched too.
Yeah, maybe let's move it back.
No, it should be stupidly high pitched.
Mm.
You know, kind of thing.
Try 7.
Hello?
Hi, boss. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
No,
you're getting there
even more.
now. You're getting there.
Crazy. Let's do 10. No, let's do 13. That's a good number.
Hello?
Hi, boss. Sorry to interrupt you.
There you go. We're getting somewhere. Maybe just the teeniest bit faster, you know?
We're not going to have any voice line if we just make it faster.
Hello?
Yeah.
Well,
that's
if it
good,
isn't the
that's
employer
good.
of the month.
Right, if I
That's
can zoom
good.
in on that and find the if it's got the effects on it. No, it doesn't. Okay, put pitch plus 17. Okay, that's what we need to remember.
Well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Morning to you, Elvin. Very good morning to you, Elvin.
There, okay. Just cutting that. Let's item properties, semitones up to 17 and apply.
How do you know I'm with
I love that we're communicating with Bibble from Mariposa Barbie.
How do you know I'm with
Tell me you know who Bibble is.
How do you know I'm
Nope.
Oh my god, you
How
know
do
who
you
Bibble
know
is.
I'm
I'm
with
a
someone
WhatsApp
new?
you.
How do you know I'm with someone
Well,
new?
you never sound this excited ever at work. I don't think I've ever
What?
heard this. just a watching me that sounds so excited at work. Sorry.
Sick.
But
It's
anyway, boss,
July.
I'm
How are you
kinda
sick in
sick
July?
right now. Around about here is where I start talking about that. There we go. Let's squish it. Oh no. There we go. Squish this down. Squish this down. Did I?
Someone new.
No, I didn't change this semitones to 17 again here. And apply.
Someone new. Do you know I'm with someone new? Do you know I'm with someone new? What?
Yeah, that needs to be right there and then squished. And another issue here. Are you looking at Bibble?
I sent you a Bibble.
Thank you. I will check him out. Or them. I don't know.
He's on your WhatsApp.
What?
Thank you.
You. Sick. It's July.
No, this thing.
How are you sick in July? That's not possible. What?
Yeah, no, I'm sick.
You.
I don't know. Yeah, that's good. This is. I think I'm laughing here, so I'm gonna cut that out. And then we're gonna squish it again. Squeezed, and then item properties. 17. Apply. That's a bit long.
What? You. Sick. You. You. Sick.
I don't know about that peak there, but I can make it less. I can make it a bit quieter in that specific section.
You.
Better.
Sick. It's July. How are you sick in July? That's not possible. That
Hey, boss. Could
You
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
is there
sounds
two
good.
things? Oh no, that's fine.
how are you sick in July? That's not possible. That
Hey, boss. Could I grab you for a second?
Right, we need a door. That door, the squeaky door that we had, that squeak.
Mm-hmm.
Door. Door hinge. Very creaky door. That's the key one. Did we download that door earlier?
Did we download that door? You wouldn't download a door.
You wouldn't do that. That's did I delete the door sound? I might have done. Door. It was like hashtag number 1 or something. Creative Commons. Looking at hashtags.
We're looking at hashtags.
Yeah. It's not like I said hex text. Which
Heck, the Hextech, the Hextech technology.
I want a doorman.
A doorman.
A man.
You
No,
have
I
the
don't. I
do you
want
have
a door.
the money to provide a salary for a doorman?
What is a doorman?
Somebody who waits at the door. I mean, it's for like hotels and that, innit?
Oh, yeah, makes sense. It does make sense. Where's all the creaky
believe.
doors? That sounds like a fun time.
Porter, is that like a porta potty?
Eek! Jesus Christ. I fully jumped in my chair.
You
Window
got
creaking.
quality dip, by the way, but Jesus Christ. I don't know about these.
No, me neither.
I thought you did download
Did I?
one.
Do you think I did?
Yeah, it was a long creek. Yeah, I remember. Wow, the quality is beautiful right now.
Paper, 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 phone ring, phone ring, phone ring, telephone bells,
It was a
landline.
long.
Mm.
It was good.
I have none here.
But you played it for me.
I know I did. I didn't download it though. I'm pretty sure I just kept it in a tab, but then I accidentally closed the tab.
I'm pretty sure you played it for me from a file. Damn.
It'd be like this. This is why you should always download immediately.
Download everything, archive everything.
That door needs some good WD-40, that one.
That one sounds like a kazoo. Like a sad one.
Alright. Door open. Hey, oh.
Mm.
I like that one.
Ooh.
Whichever one we just had.
Yeah.
This one's pretty good.
Let's just take it.
Yeah, because we can work with that. That
Mm.
looks workable. I mean, sounds workable.
By the way, you've got a quality dip happening right
Okay,
now.
that's fine. That's fine. At the moment, it's not big. I should stop doing this
I
accent. 'Cause I
can
can't
see
do it.
it. Who says I can?
The proof is in the sequence.
That sounds
You've heard of
very
proof is in the
dramatic.
pudding.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like sounds like a DNA thing. I sequenced your DNA in which I have found
Hey,
undeniable
boss.
proof.
Could I grab you?
We're a bit early, man.
Hey, boss. I love this one. I like the idea of the second half, like continuing while they're in the room, closing behind, you know?
Thinking more like the secretary opens the door and like is kind of standing there with the door open, holding it.
Fair.
So maybe, yeah, I like the second part of this, which is listen here. I'll make it louder.
Oh, your quality's come back. Nice.
This bit.
That works. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay. That can go later. The door closing sound is good there.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is good for the opening.
Mm-hmm.
That's not possible.
Hey, boss. Could I grab you for a second?
Yeah.
that
Hey, boss. Could I grab you for a
Yeah,
second?
that's timed pretty
Hold on,
perfectly, to be
Outland.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
can't you
Just want to make it a bit louder.
that
Hey, boss. Could I
Mm.
grab you for a second?
hold on, Elvan.
Okay, this is my favorite. This is gonna be my favorite part of the whole editing session.
Yeah, what happens in between, in this little gap between me going, hold on, Elvan, and me going,
So glad you asked.
hello? What do you want?
So glad you asked. We're gonna get a button press.
Mm-hmm.
I can find a button press. Oh, a retro button. That sounds painful. That's not a retro button.
It's like a retro button sound for like yeah, I have to type in a sequence to pause the phone.
What are these buttons? Come on, man. Close.
I mean, that one has various at the top there that you dismissed.
Oh,
There we go.
there's a lot of background noise there. One sec.
Mm.
That's good.
Mm.
That's good. I'll just
Buttons
move an
from the
octave down.
faceplate of an old tectonic waveform /
Telephone.
oscilloscope.
Interesting. I keep
Shout out
doing
to
this.
whatever the hell that was.
Button press. I need to stop. I
Chris
actually
said
need to stop.
security codes needed for normal operations, a true tech call center. Yeah, we believe here at the Supernatural Tech Call Center that still needs a name. We believe in accessibility. No, I did not make a mistake when I said that. I said what I said.
I say what I said and I meant what I said.
And I meant what I meant.
Yeah. Item properties, semitones, -3. Let's try that.
Ooh.
Maybe a bit more. Do -6. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Sounds like a lower button press. And now, this is my favorite part. We're gonna first of all, we're gonna make sure it's actually on time.
Hold on, Elvan. Hold on, Elvan.
There we go. And we're going to Put on some hold music in the background.
Oh, yes. Get in. Do you already have some hold music?
I do indeed.
Oh, lovely.
All right, let's choose.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah, nice
That's
jazz.
good. That's good. Oh,
I like that one. Or this
okay.
one.
Oh, I'm torn between 1 and 3.
I like
One
3
is
a
one
lot.
is the most obvious in what it actually is.
Girls, what do you think? Anyone else in chat, what do you think?
Any
I'm gonna
preferences?
play them again for you.
By the way, that's so loud.
Sorry. Ooh,
Nice.
this is 1. This is 2.
Dark Flame says 2.
This one's like you can kind of put. If you...
This
Hi,
one
your
feels
call is
like
important to us. Please hold.
it feels like a royalty-free advert.
It does a bit. And then last one, which I also loved.
You know what? Can we try 3
Yeah, we can
and
try
see what
it
it sounds like
in here. Yeah.
in context, in scene?
Okay,
It's gonna be
let's try
so
that.
quiet and it's gonna be so tinny.
Yeah, it will be. And so I think that one already kind of has that tinniness to it. To be fair. Let's see.
Throw on a bit of E EQ.
Second one got Dark Flames fight or flight instinct going.
Well, Van.
True, true.
I think even quieter.
Well, Van. Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, but
Hold on, even quieter.
Well, Van. Can't you see I'm busy?
Sounds
Even
like me and
quieter.
Elvan are about to like
Can't you see I'm busy?
enter a
hey,
romantic
but
scenario.
accounting been flooded.
Hell,
You will.
I like the contrapuntal music, you know?
Yes.
You know,
So funny.
down. There's a kraken. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Everyone's dying. Da-na, da-na-na-na. If we don't go, we'll all drown. Da-na-na-na. You know?
Beautiful.
But of course, I imagine it's going to come through from a telephone instead, so it's not going to.
hell.
You will.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Like
there's a kraken.
anyone can get sick
In
at any time of the
accounting.
year.
Sorry, I forgot to mute this guy.
Accounting been flooded.
Hell.
Yeah, there's a kraken.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Accounting. Lots of water.
I love this.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
Oh my god. This
So
is so
funny.
great. Quill says peak comedic performance.
How do I mess this up? Let's see.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Hell.
Yeah, there's a kraken.
No matter what I'm doing to the song, it's fine.
It just
I
needs to
think-
sound like it's coming from the telephone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's try.
Maybe a
not
bit of
on-
reverb on it. I don't know.
Yeah, let's try.
Girl said, Elvan, like, can I get off the phone now? I'm sick. Me too, actually. If I was calling in sick and this was happening.
Yeah. Flooded.
Hell.
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting. Lots of water.
The bloody door. Mute that as well.
Everyone's coming in. That's the Kraken.
Everyone's trying to. I want to add a what's it called? Where's my recently used? Recently used. Relimit.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Whoa, dude.
Ow.
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Yar.
Right. Get going then.
And stop with the
Oh Lord Jesus.
It's
Can't
beautiful.
you see I'm busy?
That's great.
I want to make it a bit quiet too.
Yeah, it does need to be quiet.
Can't you see I'm busy?
It needs to be like, because at the volume at the minute suggests that it's non-diegetic.
Mm.
So I think it really needs to be significantly quieter than the voices.
You see I'm busy.
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Can't you see I'm busy?
That's
Yeah,
better.
but accounting been
Maybe a
flooded.
teeny bit louder, but yeah, now it sounds a
Ow.
bit more like it's.
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
Yeah, well, it doesn't
I
matter.
guess
Like,
I'll.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Yeah.
Yar.
When
And then this.
yeah, I think John comes in a bit too quickly,
Mm.
and he sounds like he's in the room with us.
Does he?
Hmm. He's only slightly quieter, so
Right. Get going.
he could do with some muffling or some reverb or something that suggests he's in a different room or in the corridor.
Okay.
Yar.
Right.
Let's make him quieter.
Yar.
Right.
I think it's less the volume, more the reverb. Because like if someone's coming from down a corridor, the quality of the sound and how it bounces is different from when they're in the same room as you.
Mm. Let's have a go adding some reverb then. I can't read. There it is.
By the way, you've got a quality dip.
Ah. We're looking to add some reverb right now. Bad crunch.
Yar.
Right.
That's really bad.
Yar.
Right.
Oh my god, now he's coming from the heavens. Wow, John, you okay?
Right. Get going.
Jesus, John.
Right. Get going then.
Which, it might work.
Right.
There we go.
Get going then.
He's
Right.
in a submarine that's in the corridor.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit much. Should we get like a subtler reverb? Just a teeny tiny bit.
Mm.
Yar.
Right.
Yar.
Right. Get going.
Yar.
Right. Get going
Don't
then.
need that. The length.
Yar.
Right. Get going.
Yar.
Right.
Yar.
Right. Get going then.
I think it's not doing much here.
Yar.
Right.
Yar.
Right.
I feel like it's just not doing it to it, but like
Yeah.
it's changing the waveforms here. Can I listen to you here?
Right. Get
Oh, there
going.
we go. Was that any different?
Right.
It was just far.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds good. He sounds further, so
Right.
yeah, so adjusting
Mm.
that is good.
Right. Get going then. Right. Get going then.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh, we don't need the wet so much.
He's wet. Right. Get going.
John is fighting Kraken already, Dark Flame
going.
says. Correct.
Right. Get going then.
Mm.
Right. Get going then. Right. Get going then.
That sounds better. Extending the ending. Let him continue with the echo bit.
Right. Get going then.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it just might need to be louder. Let's have a listen to him louder.
Right. Get going.
You can actually hear him
Yeah.
now.
He sounds a lot better now that it's not just him being quiet, it's him in a different place.
Right. Get going.
Mm.
Right. Get going then.
Shout out to John.
Right. Get going then.
and stop with the coffee.
Quill sends
We're
a man
running
of
out.
action, and Dark Flame says we stand John, and these are both correct. Could we do something?
Get going then.
So the door has closed at the point where
Mm.
the secretary keeps talking, so we need a muffling. You know, the difference between
Where?
me speaking like this and me speaking like this. When and stop taking all the coffee, that one,
Mm-hmm.
because the door has closed.
So who do you want me to muffle?
That would be the secretary.
Ah, okay.
She's coming from behind a closed door now,
True.
because they are coming from behind a closed door.
I think I've got quite a few things on her already. Let's see that. Let's see.
I know exactly what I'd be doing if I was in Audacity, but
Oh.
but because it's in here, I'm not certain.
So we need to find the REAQ. But you see, oh, you know, I could probably search it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. It would be in the EQ, so I'll just probably find that there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Right, okay, cool.
Okay, by the way, you've had a quality dip. If you want to like audibly explain what's going on,
Well, I'm gonna try and EQ it a bit, so
which means
just gonna play around with the equalizer a bit. So I'm gonna go into band 4, which is like the higher range. And I'm gonna drag it down to about like 1 kilohertz, maybe. Just down to all the way to 1.
And what do we expect this will do?
Hopefully muffle things
And stop with the coffee. We're running out.
a bit, but it needs a bit
It
more.
does a bit, yeah.
Needs a bit more, and then if we can just reduce the gain as well, actually, on number 4. Actually, no, that's fine on number 4. Not that much. Jesus Christ.
And stop with the coffee. We're running out.
Okay, so that's done it to this one, but not to this one. So we can do the same thing on that. Because I don't know why it's not letting me do it on that one. Let me zoom in.
The way the music has elevated this entire scene, though.
See, you just need to add a bit of music to things. I was looking forward to adding the hold music, actually. It was going to be great. Minus 9.1.
So what's it you're doing over here? Have you got 2 things open? 2 windows?
Yeah, it's because for some reason it's not grouped. Oh, not 109, 110, no, 0.1. So yeah, I've got the same thing open. It's the same exact effect, really.
Okay.
It's just for some reason for some reason the grouping of those two didn't mean that they were going to have the same effect to it. So I've
Okay.
had to like open up the effect of the other one and do the same effect to it. So we've just basically done the same EQ. So I've opened the higher shelf, the name, not the higher section of the voice, and I've dragged it down the frequency so it's a bit lower, and then moved the gain down, made it a bit quieter as well. So that should move it.
Stop with the coffee.
That's good.
We're running out.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
she sounds. Oh, they sound like they're coming from elsewhere now.
Maybe we could also let me try another thing because I'm curious if it'll make it better. I'm gonna find the low pass if it will have it.
Oh, yeah, low pass filter.
If it will let me find it. Lol.
Also, damn, this quality dip is enduring.
Yes. This is like all the text that they have.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot.
It's a
Even
lot,
if it's
yeah.
blurry, I can see that there is definitely a list there.
Interestingly, they don't have a low pass filter. They must have it somewhere. They
Maybe it's
must
got a
have it
different name. How
somewhere.
like the noise reduction is called reefer. You know what I mean? Let me
True.
see. Let's find out.
You could just add a compressor as well.
You add re-EQ to the master track.
Mm-hmm.
From there, there's a button, looks like lines with dots at the end. Open a window of checkboxes. You have to select.
Stop with the coffee. We're running out.
I don't know.
Well, it sounds good already.
It does sound good.
We're running out.
Okay, so do you want the door here? Let's see.
Yar.
Right. Get going then.
Stop with the coffee.
I feel like it could be a little bit earlier.
I feel like to really sell it, have the secretary's lines overlapping my lines. You know, like, because they're two separate conversations happening now.
You mean like here?
Well,
Or later?
I'm not sure.
Like this is what you're saying now?
Get going then.
And stop with the coffee. We're running out.
No, later. As in, bring my lines forward.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because
We're running out.
because you just
Ellen?
imagine that those lines aren't there because I'm not going to be waiting for the secretary to finish talking because it's not my conversation.
Stop with the coffee. We're running out.
Ellen?
So perhaps a little
Stop
bit
with the coffee.
earlier.
We're running
Because I
Ellen?
imagine I
You
would
there still?
probably continue
Mm.
this conversation as soon as the door is closed, pretty much.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Let me also fade that out a bit.
And stop with the coffee. We're running
Ellen?
out.
You there still?
It was loading that.
Ellen? You there still?
How about that? Let me play it from
Can
like.
you hear? Yeah, from when the door closes and when my line previous.
Yar.
Right. Get going then.
And stop with the coffee. We're running
Ellen?
out.
You there still?
I feel like let's get going then, and then the door.
Oh, your quality's back.
Oh, yay! We'll try like this.
Right. Get going then.
And stop with the coffee.
I feel like secretary would be
Right.
speaking after the
Get
door
going
closed,
then.
yeah.
And stop with the coffee.
Because the way to look at it is right, get going then is still talking to the secretary. So if the secretary
Yeah,
speaks immediately after that, it's like they're talking to me, but they're not.
that's true. Let's try and
So we need a break there.
let's see if I've moved it enough.
Get going then.
That
And I
needs to
think that
happen
the
a bit
door should
later.
close, yeah, after the instruction to close the door.
Get going then.
And stop with the coffee.
Here,
We're running
Ellen?
out.
the door's
Get going
closed, so
then.
I'm carrying on with my business.
Elvan? Get going then.
And stop with the coffee.
Elvan? You
Yeah,
there still?
We're running out.
that's what I feel.
That's good. I like that.
And then the music finishes because I'm talking to Elvan.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Get going then.
Click.
Yeah.
We need a click, and then we need this to chop. Sorry, good music,
Just
but
abruptly just gone.
yep. Where's that click? There it is.
Yeah, we have a musician, so I wonder if like just non-diegetic backing music might be something to consider throughout the episode. I don't know. Because it does like add something.
Maybe.
And
That
stop with the
Elvan?
coffee.
that scene is just I think is massively elevated by the whole music.
If we just close, take the music out.
Hell,
Yeah, there is a kraken in accounting.
I
Lots
love
of
that
water.
line.
but what do you want me to do about that?
Yeah, it's so good with the.
Elvan, you there still?
I love the delivery of the secretary, by the way. It's great.
Yeah, it's so good.
It was
I
really
love
good
that.
work, Doc Flame.
Right, Elvan time.
So good.
Yeah,
Elvan,
it does.
Bit early. Bit too early.
Elvan, you there still?
This point. Squishing Elvan.
No,
see
don't
what
squish me. Don't squish me.
Get squished.
Mhm.
Oh yes, I forgot I've moved you.
It's like, damn, she's listening for a long time. What is she gonna say?
This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully
Hold on.
Elvan, you there still?
Give him a little break.
Elvan, you there still?
I think Alvan's a bit peed
This
off
doesn't
that
have
he's been put on hold.
Yeah.
Elvan, you there still? This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious.
What if I actually start doing that? Okay, we're gonna skip a little bit because there's a security secretary.
Fine. Take the day off.
I think we've.
Take the day off.
This is. Take the day off. Yeah, boss. Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, that was that one. Okay.
Take the day off. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
This doesn't
Yeah,
have.
boss.
Elvan, you there still?
Oh. Bloop.
Still? 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 This doesn't have anything to do with that.
I'm gonna be taking a couple-minute break for a sec.
Yeah, go ahead.
You there still?
I'll be right back.
This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Ants.
It's like, yeah, the awful suspicious coincidence. I believe. Let's move that like that. Oh, maybe a bit less. And then item properties to 17 semitones again. Apply. Oh yes, and then move the manager, because that was a long wait.
Ants. Fine. Take the
worked.
day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
Good. And then wait,
I'll
no.
see you in the office tomorrow.
Let's fade that a bit in because of that. There's a little jump there. There we go.
So. So. The past job I had. So. The past job I had.
You're hot.
So.
I need it to like overlap a little bit.
Past job I had.
You're hot.
That's a bit more, a bit more, a bit more. The manager's had enough.
So. The past job I had.
You're hot.
And then we have that. What?
So, had
You're hired.
what?
Bless.
Last job I had.
You're hired.
What? Had.
You're hired.
What?
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm Dad.
Are we being sweethearts and finding John?
We are
I
being
hope we are.
sweethearts. So I think you left us around this point.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious coincidence. Fine. Take the day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll just
So,
put the phone down.
the
That's
past
what I'm going
job
to do.
I
Yes.
had.
You're hired.
What?
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John.
And then John.
Yar. Not that John. Not that John. Well, you could probably. I don't know.
Let me just
Go find John.
that works. Right.
Maybe you're trying a little bit less.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he is a bit robotic.
You do be a bit. Where is the phone slamming? There it is. Around here.
In the office tomorrow. The office tomorrow. The office tomorrow. The office tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, the past job I had.
You're hired.
Quill said,
What?
Reaper John.
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John.
Ba-da-ba-bo.
Yep. Do.
That's my guy. That's my guy, John.
Sweetheart and go find John.
John's very happy to help.
I think, should we, maybe not right now, but what I might do is I might just add a little bit more office background ambience type of thing. Like this
Yeah.
clicking of the keyboards and the very distance and stuff like that.
Oh, well, the thing is to consider is that we're in the personal office right now. I think that ambience can come in when the door opens,
Oh, true. That's so true.
so
You're
rather
so
than
smart.
constantly.
This is why I have call. Yeah. You know what we should do? We should save projects.
Ew, have we saved it? Have you saved a single time
Nope, that
during
was
this 3-hour stream?
Nope. This is the best
Wow.
track. It'll be pink.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole music.
And can't you see I'm busy?
I love it.
Ba-now, ba-now.
I love how it's like slightly saucy.
I know exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
There's a cracking in accounting.
We need some cracking noises. We need some water splashes.
Oh, we do. We do. Oh my god. I don't suppose typing Kraken into Freesound is gonna get us anything.
Let's find out. Oh, crack!
Kraken.
Sea creature. Well, that's peaking. If I ever saw a peak.
Well, you know, it could sound interesting.
Cracking the door.
Oh,
Cracking the door open.
That's German. Open.
I
think that's German. Is that German, Quills?
I was right. That is cracking the door open. Cracking the door open. I'm scared. I'm scared. You know what? That kind of works.
What about Awake the Beast?
Well, I love that. I love that. Scary stuff in
Dutch.
submarine.
Dutch. Thank you, Quills.
That's so funny.
Just
I like the way
the everything stops as we just get that, and then we go back to normal.
just the pause and then bow, 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 bow. It's back. Oh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Okay. Is that a Kraken?
Yeah, it's having on a mechanical keyboard, which we could have in the background when the door opens.
We got
maybe.
some nice. I'm gonna type in monster raw.
Fish.
Oh Jesus Christ! You might have more luck if you type in monster raw. By the way.
Water. Yeah, I want some water slapping sounds like what Quills is saying.
Splashing.
A birthing pool.
You want some splashes.
Interesting. Yeah, water splash. It's like the Kraken is like playing around in a paddling pool. Oh my goodness. That works if I just lower the semitones.
Dude,
Let's
I
have a
listened
look.
to something called Monster Raw 02. The thing was I edited a man's screams into a Monster Raw. That was a man's scream.
You're like, it's still a man's scream.
There's some really funny ones where
Okay.
it's like clearly a guy just made this with his mouth.
And can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
And that's not possible.
Hey, but
That's not possible.
could I grab you first?
It's just absolutely drenched already.
Hey, but could I grab you for a second?
Hold on.
It's a bit too like you can tell it's somebody wading through the water, which is what's annoying me. I need like waves crashing. Sponsored by Harbour.
I'm typing
Let's
flooding.
see. Flooding is good. That could be in the background. Flooding. City river with light flooding. No, it's not. Desperate man. Wow.
I came across that. Will says wet floor splash.
Ooh. I think wet floor might be good. Let's see. Alley day wet from third floor, but I feel like that's not English. It's also not what it says on the tin. Wet rag. That's a wet rag. That's definitely a wet rag. Oh dear. Wet metal footsteps. Not that. Maybe waterfall?
I think that's
Yeah,
gonna
like,
sound like rain.
yeah. Oh my goodness. I have some, actually, hold on. I have some sounds from back in the day when I gathered loads. Which, there should be some water stuff in there, actually.
I'm looking at
Where is
my own.
it?
There's some really funny ones.
Where's my sound? Ah,
Oh, I've got one that's quite good.
water.
It kind of sounds like something being thrown around as well. I'm gonna send it to you via DM.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're bright.
Kind of like somebody's trying to do something. It could be part of the soundscape, but
That could be
yeah.
John with a bucket. That could be John with a bucket. John with the
So many
bucket.
Zoom
John with the
H1s,
bucket.
you know.
John with the bucket. John with the bucket. There's John.
Counting bill.
Right. Right. Get going then.
I guess I'll ask John.
Who?
Right. Get going then. Ellen, you there still?
And then if we apply the same kind of like EQ and shit and stuff we had to the voices
I guess I'll
for the
ask
last
John.
little bit when the door closes, that could work.
Right. Get going then.
Maybe. Where's my voice gone? Where's my voice gone? Where's my voice gone? I wonder if I can just copy the effects I have on here because please. 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 Oh well, re-EQ and then we're just moving that to that. Okay, cool.
Oh, you can save it as a preset now.
Can I?
Yeah, because it said no presets, so I'm assuming you can create presets. Add banner, remove banner, remove gesture, okay.
Maybe.
Because yeah, user presets, you should be able to make one. Add? Wait, oh no.
No, that's adding another thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. For now, I guess.
Oh, the plus button. So you know next to the presets, it
This
says plus. Next between pages, it says no preset. And there's a plus.
save
There you go, save
preset.
preset.
Nice. We'll save it as
Corridor.
cracking time.
We're
Okay,
having a cracking time
corridor
with the
would also work.
Kraken time with the Kraken. Bit of crack with the Kraken.
EQ. No preset. Donde está? There it is. Ho ho ho.
Ask John.
Right. Get going then. Ellen,
That works. That works.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to know what it is. It's fine.
Hmm.
You can assume. You can assume.
Just assume that there's just some madness going on out there. I do think the water should be a bit quieter though, because it's coming from accounting.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Ask John.
Otherwise, there's going to be water getting into the office, so I think I would be a little bit concerned about
get going
that.
then. Right. Get going then. Ellen, you there still?
Right. I was looking at these water sounds because I actually had some interesting ones.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's too much outside. Okay, no. Do you have any monsters?
Oh, did you download any?
I might have some monsters somewhere.
Oh, you might already have some monsters.
Creatures. Texture, giant insect. Hiss, roar. We need a wet growl. Oh, dragon. Draw. Whale call. How about that?
That. Oh, hold on.
Wait, let me make it louder. Mm.
Sounds like
I
a
like this
ghost.
one. Mm. Jesus Christ.
I don't like that. Good. That was scary. What was that?
The Elder God's sting.
Oh God.
I like the whale call, to be fair, you know?
Yeah.
Future hiss, how about that? No.
He's awful. Oh.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, what was that? What was
ooh.
that?
Texture, texture. Like water bubbling. If I make that lower. Sounds like eating something. That definitely sounds like
Oh,
eating
that
something.
sounds like someone broke some bones.
I like this one. Let's see what that sounds like if I make that a little bit lower in semitones. Would it be like here? Yes. Quieter. Also, we'll put that same thing on it. Yes, and I wanted to lower the thing by like, let's do -3 just to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't want the snacking sound. I want the just the
That captain's
Right.
gonna be eating something.
I guess I'll ask John.
Quills also likes the bubbling.
Accounting lot. Accounting lots of water.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I need to make that less. Maybe by 1.
Accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
What if it's just like a bunch of
Get
these?
going.
Accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do?
That one's a bit too much. Is there any more? No. That's fine. We can just. I've accidentally saved instead of copying, which is good.
Yeah, but we could do anything.
In accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do? Well, what do you want me to do
Accounting
about that?
lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
True.
Accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess
I want it to be before you start speaking.
accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do
There we
about
go.
that?
Yeah, it's nice.
I guess
That's
I'll
good.
ask John.
Right. Get going then.
And stuff is a
Elan?
Well, we don't need this here. We can put it earlier, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Accounting.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Hell!
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting.
I
lots
like
of
that because
water.
it kind of sounds like
What
something
do you
moving
want me to do
around.
about that?
Mm.
I
I
like
guess
it.
I'll ask John.
Right. Get going then.
and stuff is a
Elan? You there still?
We're running out.
Nice. Should we find a little bit more bubbling sounds? I feel like that's one, like
Mm.
maybe bubble.
Bubbly, bubbly. Oh, hello.
You know what? Let's try that. Pop it like here, and we're gonna cut it somewhere just to. We'll do the same preset for them. What did we move it to? Minus 3.8, okay. Might need more or less depending on how loud that part is though. So we'll just listen to it.
Accounting been flooded.
Okay, let's move it. I forgot to do this. This one I want to move down in pitch to like minus. Let's do -5, not 45. Jesus. See what that sounds like?
Accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah.
Just gonna fade them.
Accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Okay, again. This one I'm gonna change to like -10 because I'm curious.
And I still like the idea of a whale call being in there, you know?
Yeah, should we do that as well?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
I'll ask John.
-10 sounds good. I might actually make it worse.
Make it worse.
-15.
Flooded.
How?
Yeah, that sounds good. This is probably just some child blowing some bubbles until now. I like to think it would make life better.
Songs of innocence and experience much?
Right, what? Creatures. That's right. Where's the whale call? I liked 7 and 8 and 9. Listen to this one. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit low actually. What was it? 8? I definitely like 7. 7's very like woo, you know?
Ooh, scary kraken.
Let's see.
Accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. Accounting been flooded.
Maybe if it starts after like
How?
kraken. Kraken. Ooh.
Yeah, maybe.
Accounting
Let's-
been.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Mm.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken.
I'm moving things, yeah.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess
I think I need to like
Yeah, I'd say at the same time.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess
I think
I'll
it might be
ask John.
fun if it goes, there's a kraken. Ooh. During
Okay.
that, you know, kind of like
Let's
it
try that,
almost
yeah.
gives a cue, you know?
Let's see.
Because also it tells the audience what that sound is.
Mm.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In
Maybe just a
accounting,
little bit
lots of water.
after kraken being announced. Kraken. Ooh.
Fair.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In
Yeah.
accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Right. Get going then.
A lot going on. Uh, am I again? Who's
You
the
might not
kraken?
need the second phone call, not phone call, whale call.
Yeah, maybe not. Let's Let's skip that one.
Yeah, there's a kraken in accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I
You know what I want to try as well? Let's try and stretch this out.
yeah,
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
What do you think?
Yeah, sounds better.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
If it could go like more and then be closer to that one, like the movement. And that
Mm.
one's positioned perfectly. I meant the
This one.
no,
This one's
the
fine.
one, yeah, the one below it is fine. Though, like the whale call, don't move it. But if we
Okay.
could have the come like quite soon after the whale call, as if the whale call is signaling like I'm about to move, I'm moving. You get what I mean?
Yeah, there's a kraken in accounting lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do
You see
about
what I
that?
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds
I
like
guess
those
I'll
two are
ask
from the
John.
same creature.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Right. Get going
I
then.
like that.
And stuff is a
Elan, you there still?
running out.
This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious coincidence. Fine. Take the day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
So, the past job I had.
You're hired.
What?
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John.
Yeah,
Sweetheart and go find John.
Dark Flame
Sweetheart,
says
and go find
Alvan
John.
should be called Alvin for chipmunk-related reasons. This is true.
Saving project. Right. This is what it looks. This is what it looks like.
So,
far.
like, off-stream, so we've been streaming for about 3 hours and 20 minutes. Is there... Is it like, would you like to end stream somewhat soon, or do you want to keep going, or what?
I think personally, I'm happy with the finished product. It's only a teaser, so I'm not gonna go too much into it. I could go hell more into detail, but I don't need to.
I think it would be fun, that idea, though, of the clicking clacking of the office coming in when the door opens
I mean, I
and
can
closes.
pop that in real quick because I've got the
Mhm.
actual sound here.
And it could be at the very beginning, too, to signal the genre. You know, because
Okay.
if you give it like a second before the door gets opened, before the keys, and then have it disappear when
Yo,
that
why
door
is this-
closes as well. Some beefy boy.
I'm done. I might have some already. Computer sounds. Can I double click? No. What is happening? Jesus Christ.
Is your PC struggling?
Maybe. I don't know why. Maybe. Oh, computer sounds are open. Okay. Let me just drag this out. That's tape. That's tape. That's not type. Okay. I misread it. Do you see any? No,
Suppose
I might not.
a free sound, I know it was taking 10 years to download, but like office ambience.
I might just try a keyboard, just Office or like computer keyboard. Blah. Yeah.
There's some ones that are literally called call center.
Other nice.
Yeah. They weren't those ones. Oh.
Busy office call center.
Mm,
That works.
yeah.
Mm. Office ambience.
Yeah, I found one. If you go down, if you scroll down on this, there's a call center
This one.
3. Yeah. It's not got any clicking or anything
That's
though.
good, yeah. You can obviously maybe add some.
Oh, this isn't typing?
It's got like something happening.
Mm-hmm. Aye, aye, aye.
Yep. Um,
I'm gonna type in keyboard ambience. Oh, there's a good one. If you type in keyboard ambience, the third one down, it has like phones calling, it has typing, yeah. It has phone calls in it as well as typing. If you like made it really quiet. See what I mean?
yes. That's good, that's good, that's good. Also, we find a very good. Let me actually. The Office, okay. 21 seconds is better than 7 minutes, so that's good. I think we're almost done, guys.
Mm.
I'm gonna put it there and then I'm gonna move it. Because it's not John.
Yar.
Nar.
What if, this is the thing, like, let's say you need a masculine voice and you don't really have any deep, heavy voices in your PodJam team. Audacity, that thing.
Audacity. Actually, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Have the audacity.
gonna Control A and move everything whilst I can. Like a few
Yeah.
milliseconds. There we go. And then I'm gonna drag that boy in. The Office.
We're in the office now.
Obviously not that loud, but yes.
And now he.
Yeah, it's kind of perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's where it starts.
Got someone printing. We could use this in the actual episode.
We actually could. Good.
Of course, like when the door closes, though, it needs to blip, go
Yeah.
away.
Not that abruptly, but yes.
Oh, you know what's missing here, actually?
Hmm?
The door closing. The door doesn't close.
True.
That's why it doesn't sound right. Because it does need to finish abruptly, but we don't have the abrupt boomf of the door closing.
Yes, we don't.
So we just
Where
need
is
a
that
normal
door?
door closing.
It's just a door.
No, that's me having a nice sip of coffee, that. It's the one next to it, though.
That's the door.
So we just need a of the door closing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Even though it's Alvan. breaking my own rules over here. I'm pretty sure this had a close. No, it didn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
This is a closed door.
Get going then.
Yeah, I've just
Same
got to get
door.
rid of that. And then it makes sense for the sound to abruptly cut off.
And now here we have the server room and the manager's office.
Let me just zoom in on that. Mm,
But I'm drinking too soon now.
you think?
Yeah, because the door should be closed. I just closed the door, so I've still got my hand on the door.
Hmm. It sounds like the door closes by itself because of the
Yeah, but for disambiguity, it's good just to separate the sound effects a bit if you can, so they don't get lost.
Okay, we
So
can do that.
I think it'd be better if
We can do that. Let me just zoom that in. Move this a bit.
Yeah, like that.
And now here.
Yeah, we need to move the rest, but yes,
Yeah.
that's good. That should be manageable. So moving everything except for this and this. Okay. Control. Let's do the pink ones first.
Would not be easy to control A and then deselect.
No, because there's a bunch of things below this, and I don't want to go down, because then it will break the loop. Hold on. There's not that much after this bit. Ah! Okay, no. I want to... Can I group these in a way that it won't merge them all now? We'll try it, and then if it doesn't work, I can just Control Z. It works. No.
Apparently, if you select the track and then hit Control A,
This one.
so select the track and then hit Control A. Oh no, it didn't
No.
work.
Oh. I just Control Z accidentally. G. And then G. G. Okay. That should be better,
Mm-hmm.
but I also need to select these now, I think. What's this sound?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah, you need to select everything that's not like the ambience at the bottom and the first two, no?
I think I need to select these ones. I think because I'm moving the drink. No, I'm not. I'm not moving the drinks. That's fine. These can stay together.
And all the whale sounds and things like that.
Just grouping them all at the moment. This I can zoom in for now because it's not as many. There's a lot of sounds that were just cut up. I think I might just put these all together because not much of an issue there. G. Any more stray sounds? Yes. G. Right. You've got a friend. Yes, you do. Okay, so we're moving everything except for these, except for this point and this point. Okay. This and this and this and this and this. It's a little bit, right?
And now here we have the server
Mhm.
room.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And now here
I think a little bit more because you drink a bit too soon. Still.
and now here
Bit too late now.
Well, we had the now pretty much immediately on the end of the drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did remember. So it's good that you do.
Because it was replacing the
Did that then.
and now
It
here we
replaced
have
the,
the
you know,
server room.
you've got
and the
to.
menu.
It replaced that. It was like
Hmm.
now.
And
Like it completely replaced that sound.
Yeah.
and now here and now here we have the server room
There we
and the
go.
manager's office.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
Looks.
What's this? Right, that's why I color code things.
And now here we have the server room and the manager's office.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
One less listen through,
Looks.
basically.
Well, isn't the office going to come back when the secretary opens the door?
Yep. I'll copy that one.
I don't know if it's going to be too much, but I think we should
We
hear
can, yeah, we can hear it a bit quieter because there's a lot else going on.
it.
Turn up to the role you're applying for.
Yes, well.
It's where the pink
Whenever
stuff
you're
is,
ready.
that's,
Turn up to the role you're applying for.
One sec.
Yes, well.
Whenever you're ready.
Thank you. So the most of my job I've done before.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's totally fine. Where was I? So yeah, the last job, actually.
Goodness, I must be popular today. Whoever it is must have gotten the message by now. Continue, please.
Yeah, I was a manager once. It's really busy. I get that. So in my previous job,
Sorry, it seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel. Hello? Ah, well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvin. How'd you know I'm with someone new? What? You. Sick. It's July. How are you sick in July? That's not possible.
Hey, boss. Could I grab you for
Yeah,
a
so it'd
second?
be from here.
What about this point? Oh, what about this point?
Mm.
I'll put it where this is. We'll cut this point like here.
That's not possible. That.
Hey, Buzz. Could I
Yeah,
grab you
yeah,
for a second?
yeah.
Hold on, Elvan.
Just
Mhm.
quieter, I
You see, I'm
suppose.
busy.
Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
I think it should be quieter than the music or on par
Yeah.
with the music.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, Buzz. Could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Alternatively, we turn the
Yeah,
music up
but
a bit
accounting.
now that it's got a bit of noise to drown out.
Hey, Buzz. Could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Yeah, I think the ambience needs to be quieter, like a fair bit quieter.
Mm.
Hey, Buzz. Could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been
Because we're losing
flooded.
the comedy of the music. 'Cause
Hell.
it's not.
Yeah, there is a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
Could you like really turn down the ambience to the point where it's just like we can hear it, but it's not our priority.
Okay.
Like really turn it down.
I think the other issue is that it changes throughout.
Mhm.
So
But even from
Hey, Buzz. Could I grab you? Hey, Buzz.
there we go. You can still
Could
hear
I
it a
grab
bit.
you for a second?
yeah.
Hold on.
Let's see how it compares to the
Hey,
music.
Buzz. Could I
Mhm.
grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
better.
accounting been flooded.
feel like
Hell.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still a bit loud here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Oh, you know what actually, you know what you could do
Mm.
is you could have the ambience as it is and then turn it down when the music comes on. Like significantly lower, just as the music's on. Just so, you know,
Just
I
like a
know
dip
that's
it.
not yeah.
Okay, that could do it.
Have it significantly like quieter during that
I
time.
might also, just to make it easier for us, just get rid of this and make it a copy and paste kind of thing. Just because it's gonna be annoying otherwise. To figure out where it's being, you know.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Hi,
Hey,
Finch.
Buzz. Could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Hell.
I feel like we need the music even louder, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I do. Now that we have the actual ambience, I think yeah, we need it
Man.
louder.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
Hell.
Yeah, there is a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Right. Get going then. Elvan,
And then
you there still?
yeah, the sound goes on a little bit longer than it should.
Mm-hmm.
Dan. Elvan, you there still? This doesn't have.
I
Me
wonder
too.
to differentiate the sound of the music and to
Mm.
differentiate the ambience from outside, if the music could continue just a couple seconds longer before the button clicks turns it off.
Okay, we'll try that. Hold on.
Dan. Dan. Elvan,
Fuck.
Oh, you managed to move the whole truck this time.
Yeah, because I grouped it.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Let me zoom in. There it is.
And stop. And stop is a curfew.
Evan, you
And stop is a curfew.
Evan, you there still?
We're running
Of course, the L van needs to move as well. The whole conversation needs to move that little bit. You don't have to do it.
Let's think about this.
Right.
Basically, everything beyond that point needs to just move a little bit.
Evan, you there still?
We're running out.
Could do it actually. Just need to ungroup it. And thankfully there's not that many things this time. Are you grouped? Yes, you are. Okay. Are you grouped? No. Okay. So basically, we're moving. Are you happy with how long the music is going on for?
And stop is a curfew.
Evan, you there still?
We're running out.
Or a little bit more?
What do you think?
And stop is a curfew.
Evan, you there?
I think that's better there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also let's see. Top with the coffee is fine. Actually,
Stop is a curfew.
Evan, you there still?
We're running out.
yeah, that's fine.
Stop is a curfew.
Evan, you there still?
We're running out.
The L van does need to come after the click, though.
Yeah. So I'm moving that one now. This and 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 this. That should all be grouped. Oh no. Well, yes, but also no, because I need to group LVN as well. Uh-oh.
What?
It's fine.
Stop is a curfew.
Evan,
We're running. Stop is a curfew.
Evan,
We're
you
running
there still?
out.
What do you think about?
It's a curfew.
My guy said meow a bit too early.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, but no,
I'll
that
be
was
moving
good.
that.
That's good. That's good.
Group remove. I thought I removed you. Great. Oh. I don't think my guy was aware that he was removed from the group.
You there still?
I'm a little bit more there.
You there still? This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious coincidence. Fine. Take the day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow. You there still? In the office tomorrow.
Bit less ringy.
So, the past job I had.
You're hired.
What?
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John.
Yar!
Yar. See for a
You
check.
would not believe that was me. Yar.
Let's hear this.
Oh, we're going top to bottom.
And now here we have the server room and the manager's office.
They're in the same room.
What'd you think?
Looks cozy?
Don't it just? Now, let's get this interview started. You have a lot of
Sorry, lads.
Mm.
you have
Better.
a lot of work experience. So just go ahead and go through the top 3 that are similar enough to the role you're applying for.
Yes, well,
Whenever you're ready.
thank you. So the most of my job I've done before.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's totally fine. Where was I? So yeah, the last job, actually.
Goodness, I must be popular today. Whoever it is must have gotten the message by now. Continue, please.
Yeah, I was a manager once. It's really busy. I get that. So in my previous job,
Sorry, it seems it's urgent.
That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
What an angel. Hello? Ah, well, if it isn't the employer of the month. Very good morning to you, Elvin. How'd you know I'm with someone new? What? You. Sick. It's July. How are you sick in July? That's not possible.
Hey, boss. Could I grab you for a second?
Hold on, Elvan. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, but accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Right. Get going then.
And stop with the coffee.
Elvan,
We're
you there
running
still?
out.
This doesn't have anything to do with that party in Mount Olympus, does it? Awfully suspicious coincidence. Fine. Take the day off. I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
So the past job I had.
You're hired.
What?
Here's a bucket. Now, be a sweetheart and go find John.
Nice. No, let's not replay that again. But yes, nice. I had a little bit of a question for myself when I got to this point.
Accounting been flooded.
How?
Yeah, there's a kraken. In accounting, lots of water.
Well, what do you want me to do about that?
I guess I'll ask John.
Oh, it's okay. That's fine. Yay! What do you think?
Yay!
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 Success! Now let's export
Beautiful.
this.
Quill says love.
Nice! It's a teaser!
Yay, yay, yay.
Wow!
Why are we
Can you
putting this?
imagine? Bro, I don't know. Can you imagine? This looks so nice and small compared to what we can have. Can you imagine what we will have?
Mm-hmm.
Just a gajillion more of these. Right, let's export this.
I say we just send this into Gem Chat. We don't have like a
Yeah,
feed or anything because this is like a one-time thing.
true. Render.
Unless you
File
want to
name.
Dark Love says Dark Flame says sorcery, and Quill says 3.5 hours for 3 minutes. And
Checks
yeah.
out. Checks out. What name are we going with for our thing? I like the one that I came
God,
up with.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish I could be
Tech
more of a team
support.
player. No, that's like the
You came up with
holding tail.
all of them.
Well, it'd be like that's the times.
What was it? Which one?
Let me find it because I don't remember. What was it? What were we using to write them down in? Word? No, the other
I
one.
think you just messaged them to me.
Docs. We had them in Docs, though, didn't we? Not Get With the Times, because that one is cute but not good enough. Where is the ideas thing for the name? Name ideas. Okay, so exclusive for the people in the chat right now. The ideas were Get With the Times Tech, Hex Support, the Eldritch Help Desk, and then my personal favourite is, have you tried turning the ritual off and on again? But we also had your call is important to us, and then please hold eternally in brackets. Oh,
Yeah, naming is hard. Let's see.
directory.
I don't think I have this document.
Going to put it in the. There we go. Well, yeah, that's fine. Good.
Quill says the Eldritch one for short, the last for long. Finch said something that looks like a bunch of asterisks to me.
Finch, are you swearing in the chat right now? Finch said LMAO is what I saw.
Why is that why is that censored? Oh, what's going on here? What are we looking at right now for the people who don't use Reaper?
Oh, I'm just exporting. So I had to render the file. I rendered it.
Mm-hmm.
I rendered to file. And then I just made sure it's the master mix, which is the whole thing, and then the entire project. And then I saved it as the name, and then in downloads. And then I just pressed render one file. And here we have this. And that means it should have exported fully. And let's just check that it has. Downloads. Yep,
Okay,
there
more
it is.
asterisks in chat, gang.
Yes, it worked.
Nice.
Close. Let's just save for good luck. And we're done. Oh my god. Right.
I suppose, I wouldn't go to the effort of making a Tumblr, but it's something you could post on your Tumblr personally and be like, hey, this is something my gang is making.
True. You could do that.
Finch says, your call is important to us. Please hold eternally. Could also work as a social media caption description too, if you want a shorter title. And Twitch is silencing my truth.
True. That would be a cool little caption, actually. Yeah, you're right, Finch. Finch is always right. Give Finch as president. Right. I think I'm gonna call it here for now.
Yeah.
So do you want to hide my Discord sharing? Oh, moderator of the stream. It's Quills.
Yeah. Thank you, Quills. Quills did it.
Thank you, Quills. I'm gonna just close my I need to press F11 again. Yeah, there we go. Closed Reaper. Yay! I am Reaper free for now.
The Grim Reaper calls in to the call center and he's like, yeah, so there's been a copyright violation. There's an editing software with my name. Anyway, and Quill's moved us to the center. Nice, cute.
Oh, thank you, Quills. Well, I'll send this in two. Where do we send this?
Tech support for supernaturals, but we can do that off stream though.
Yeah, I mean, where do I send it later? We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you everybody who came and watched us have a little bit of a crazy sesh.
Just what message you sent me? Oh, I'm gonna have to timestamp where that appears on the stream. Okay. Anyway.
Thank you, everybody.